same here. There we go.
Hell yeah.
Ooh. I don't know. Was a bottle that expanded.
Wait, that was a
Yeah,
water
should
bottle?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I mean, I told you we have now 33 degrees, so like something like over 90 Fahrenheit. So it's toasty. And when water bottles suddenly expand, yeah.
I thought that was like something plastic just like falling off a counter onto the ground. That was a water bottle just explode. Oh my god.
It wasn't just really exploding, it was more like expanding.
Okay, okay. So that was just like the plastic poppy noise. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
I thought it was just like literally it breaking. I was like, oh my god, it's that hot?
It's not enough that water bottles just expand and pop.
Hi, Elder. That would have been like, holy
Hi,
moly.
Elder. Hi, Ghana. But yeah, I will see how long I can endure. It's literally like desert marching then.
I will try to go
Batman.
through my stretches fast today. Sometimes I get distracted
Oh, take
and
your
start
time.
yapping.
Take your time.
Well, sometimes it'll be like 50 minutes of stretching and they're like, he's late. And I'm just like, ooh.
Oh, I don't mind. Like, the longer you stretch, the longer I can talk and endure. So, I have no issue.
Hi, media.
My body is already hot, soft cooked, so
Oh, no.
I don't need to stretch. I don't need stretching.
Oh, whoa, oh, whoa.
No.
Some of the stretches I do are just like, I don't know, I feel like I'm supposed to stretch, so I just copied them from Ring Fit from the Nintendo Switch. Some of them were just like, I wanted to increase flexibility. And then the most brutal one is the plank I do. Ugh.
God.
You know how long you can plank for?
Oh, I never tried, to be honest.
We should try that.
I guess. I mean, I remember back then when I was still doing like decent work, like not sitting around all day. I was able to do like 50 push-ups, but that was like 4 years ago. Since then I gained like 30 kilos, and yeah, no.
It is surprising how much of that can sometimes stick around. Because I remember I was reading recently a post of a guy who was like, you know, I can do 10 push-ups without dying anymore. Working out is great. And I was like, is that hard? I mean, I haven't done push-ups in years, but I don't remember 10 push-ups being hard. So I tried it that day. And I was able to do like 30 or something without just like...
Wow.
But like, I haven't been working on my arms at all, so that was just like all stuff that had stayed from high school.
I know, I don't join the stretches. I'm already soft cooked. I'm melting just by staying.
Oh no.
For me, it will already be like a desert march.
Hi, Global. Please behave in this shared chat. Oh my
I
god.
don't mind. I also have like people like this. Don't worry.
Well, they opened with high NTR inflation, uwu, hyperextension, Mpreg Kirby doll Barbie. They're just like, oh jeez, oh jeez.
I recently watched actually a video that people have a fetish with balloons. And they actually like go off when balloons make pop or just blowing them up. So wouldn't be surprising that there is this type of fetish.
My theory on Global is that they are a very normal person, functioning member of society, and then they just come home and they're just like, time to be weird on the internet.
I mean, somewhere someone needs to be weird.
Hi,
Sky.
Hi, Kimmy.
Yeah.
When the chips are down, when like, you know, it's important, they know when to stop being weird, and they're also very supportive often. So It's like they're a good person. I know for a fact they're a good person. They're just weird. Gamba balls went.
Meowdy.
Oh yeah.
Was my fault. You're this late.
No. It's actually, I'm early because of you today. Normally I start 20 minutes before, but I was like, I can't be late. I cannot be late this time, so I started getting ready at
I see. Okay.
8:30, and even then I was like, damn, I'm still cutting it to the wire.
I mean, nothing bad with it. Like, it's not a TV show where you have to be on time.
Are they nice
that's
to you
good.
and they don't make fun of you when you're late? Because I'll be like at 8:55 and they all start going, he's late, he's late.
Well, the thing is, I don't have a time. If I don't have a time, there is nothing I can stick to. That means no one can say, oh yeah, she's late. Because I can't be late if I don't have a time.
They've just outright trained me. I hate to admit it, but like, if I don't start at 9 on the dot, they're like, Yuland, you're 7 seconds late today, and I'm like, it's by the minute. You can't do this.
I assume when the stream would fall out, they would be like, is student alright?
What do you have to do to get ready, Yuland? I need to prepare my water. I need to set up the videos. Hi, Cookie. I need to set up the videos. I need to, kind of get dressed. My tracker's on. I usually have to, like, readjust my trackers because I wear them on my feet for when I nap and on my ankles for when I walk. I need to upload yesterday's stream, Hi Joe, as a VOD and export that to YouTube.
You do this type of things?
I need to make sure we're not doing a beach day. And then it's just getting in VR.
What did I...
Go to the bathroom beforehand.
Something.
I feel like I'm forgetting something in my morning routine.
What did I do?
We bully him into being on time because he's a sub and does what he's told. Okay. Alright. Okay. Whatever. Alright. What stretch am I? I'm at the cami stretch. Whose
Interesting.
tail is see-through? See-through?
I see fire.
Who says Citro? Citro. I don't have a Citro tail.
I don't think
My tail is normal.
So I'm seeing a nice view.
Dup, dup, dup.
Chat, cake is in my face. Yeah, why'd you stand there then?
Meow.
Bonk. Morning, Lynn. I'm in bed and I'm so fucking groggy. Well, you work and go to school, so you deserve to have a day off in bed. Your tail is anything
that's
but
fun.
see-through. I'm not gonna
Since I have this green screen thing, Cookie is like completely see-through because it's also green.
Oh, wait. Green screen?
Yeah. Or what did you do?
So when we start walking on the camera,
Uh-huh.
I go to the mask thing and I just click the world button.
Yeah.
And if your YouTube video is below, it will just remove the world. Let me bring up what you.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Oh, okay,
I learned
okay.
more things.
Yeah. Okay. So
I learned things.
on this camera, oh gosh, I would remove your green screen on this camera. And then on your walking camera, you can do the mask thing. Hi, Zuby.
Oh, that's
VR chat makes it very, very easy.
new.
I'm very, like, tech stupid, and so, like, they made it so that even I could, get this going.
Oh, that's interesting. When I have this world thing, it's just black around me. Do I also need to activate something there?
No. So
Hi, Icy.
right now you're filtering out, you're green screening out VR chat. Wait, hang on. What are you doing?
So I now deactivate the green thing.
Okay.
Green screen thing.
Okay.
And deactivated here. No, wait. No. Yeah. I made it so that the world is not shown.
Okay. So for me, while we're stretching, while I have the camera there, I have the world shown.
Yeah.
So they can see us like in front of the Terraria house. And then once I switch, I will switch to the other pin that has the world masked out, and that'll be behind us.
Yeah.
And so they'll see us walking through the path.
Yeah, but how do I make it so that now the YouTube video would be shown? Because right now it's all black around us.
Okay,
like,
so-
as we would be in space.
That's what it should be showing, because right now the video is on a black screen, because that's just what the start of the video is. Once we start, it should fade. It'll fade in.
Okay, okay.
If we want to test it real quick, I can go to like.
My bad. No, okay, then it would be probably worked. Like I didn't expect that it was like just a black view right now.
Let's see what
Even though-
that does. Now it should be
Let's
like
see.
a Minecraft sunset.
It should be, but it's not showing. So something's still.
In your in OBS, you've got VRChat over the web browser.
Oh wait, I think I need allow transparency.
Hmm.
Yeah, maybe I should activate something like this.
I see it. Perfect. Okay.
Scuff.
Scuff.
Think I never did.
But like it's also such technical terms, and it's like explaining it is just such a yeah.
Hi Xuvi, hi Icy, and Techno, and Linus.
I'm going to move that there. Move
Yeah, I'm completely new to all of this. It's like, oh wow, this is possible.
The VRChat, they added the streaming camera like years ago at this point, and they keep adding stuff to it, and it's just it's so just robust and cool, and does so many like neat things.
Yeah, it's really useful. I barely streamed any type of VR chat. I try to now do a bit more walking and all, so that I also like get a bit fitter. And now that it's so hot, I probably sweat a bit more, so maybe a bit better.
The
And I can't get sick.
the new feature I want to learn the dolly stuff. So instead of having the camera like stationary right there, I want it to like slowly spin around me while I'm like doing the stretches for this part, but I haven't taken the
Oh.
time to learn that yet.
I see.
I think I've done 3 squats. 1, 2, 3. I said.
In worst case, always start from the start.
Minecraft with Butlin. Okay. Alright, quick throw up. He wants to show off his butt. Whatever. 2, 3,
Happens.
4.
I mean, technically, then you also could probably like record videos where you are walking, like the video is moving backwards, but you are walking frontwards.
I very
I
much
think that also would be a possibility.
want to do this, but in most of the games I record in, it's a lot of effort to do it that way. The way
Oh,
with these,
yeah.
I can like turn on auto walk and just like walk through them, and like even just like holding down a run button is like,
Yeah.
you know, after 5 minutes you're like, I really want to let go of this button because this sucks. So just having like auto walk is nice. Most auto walks don't have like a go backwards, and so to record backwards,
Okay, yeah.
1, I don't know where I'm going, so I would need somebody to guide me. 2, if someone's guiding me, I can't be like stealth. So it starts becoming a thing of like, I need assistance, and I need like 2 helpers doing it for me, and it's just like, I want to do it eventually. I want to do it at some point, but like as of right now, it's like, it's just so much easier to record going forward.
I remember back then in Black Desert there was auto travel, and in this auto travel you can rotate the camera.
Yes.
So maybe there's something like this too, that you can just auto travel while the camera is rotated.
Yeah. And with auto travel, I did record one of the BDO videos with that. It gets a little weird when you turn and you suddenly start like sliding sideways, but that's a really small thing. Games with auto travel, yeah, you know, they'd be like way easier to record going backwards. I hadn't thought of that.
I wonder if there are also videos for this made.
For
Like, I bet there's probably also some person that is also like similar minded and also did something like this.
There's a few. A lot of them like to show their character. So there's like one guy in World of Warcraft. Hi Lulu Love, thank you for the follow. There's one guy that they like to do RP walks of their character walking through places, but it's like, you know, their character front and center of the video, just like going through that. And I would want the character to be out. I want just the video. There's a lot of people that have done just like ambient videos of these, where like they're just in a zone standing still, like sitting by a campfire.
Yeah.
And there's games that are like more popular than others, right? There's a lot of Breath of the Wild ambient videos, Minecraft ambient videos, World of Warcraft ambient videos. There's like none for Star Wars The Old Republic. There might be a few for Black Desert. I haven't gone looking for them.
I mean, in Star Wars The Old Republic, you easily can just level up the Sith Marauder and just walk through everything. I remember it was just such a broken class because the infinite invisibility is just... It's unfair.
I'm at the point where recording in video games where if it doesn't have infinite stealth, I'm like talking myself out of it, and I'm just like, I don't want to record in a game that doesn't have a stealth class anymore. Guild Wars 2 and BDO were so hard compared to the other games.
Oh god.
2 more.
Yeah. I remember I played back then a lot of the Old Republic. And I started with the normal Sith Mage. I forgot how it was called.
Inquisitor.
Yeah, the Inquisitor. And it was also really broken because you had this one tree where you can heal and damage.
Yep.
So you heal yourself the whole time with the stupid bubble, and then you damage people, drain the life, get more mana. And you can just click through all the spells because the moment you click on something, you have auto cooldown. It's insane.
3 minutes of planking. I want to get you to plank also. I'm like, Wolfie plank,
I mean,
but like...
I could try, but how do I do this? Let me see. Let me see. First of all, I need to move this a tiny bit away. And how do I do this camera-wise? Oh, I have an idea. Let me see. So I would need to jump, 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 jump.
When I first started
Alright,
planking,
let's see.
I could do like 30 seconds. And now I do 3 minutes, although I think I can go to about 5 minutes. Gone to 5 minutes a
Okay,
few times.
so how exactly do you do the planking?
You lay down on your stomach, and then you put yourself raised up on your elbows, and you try to keep your body straight from your ankles to your shoulders.
So I gotcha. Are you then on your toes or
On your toes, yes. And then your knees shouldn't be touching, your waist shouldn't be touching, your stomach shouldn't be touching.
It is harder than you think. Especially with my back.
There's a really funny TikTok of this girl, and she's planking, and she's going, every guy that I've ever talked to and been in a relationship with, I would like to apologize, and I will agree with you. 1 minute is a very, very long time.
Yeah. I mean, I don't do sports, so for me, it kind of hurts on the back of it. So it seems a bit. It is harder than it sounds.
Yeah, and it just builds. Like the first 30 seconds, minute, it's like, oh, this is easy. This can just go. But it just builds up and builds up, and you get to a point where you're like, oh God, make it stop.
No, I don't think I can do more than a minute.
Good job.
Hi, Neil, and thank you. Ow.
I think I have 30 more seconds.
That you do so long, it's insane.
I built it
And
up.
okay, you do it like daily, right?
Yes. I started doing it every other day because I got this ab roller thing that's supposed to be a lot better. I know, Masu. But
No. Yeah.
I didn't want to pull out the ab roller today. 3, 2, 1.
For me, it goes a lot on my back.
Hmm.
You love this emoji? I love them, yeah, too. Yeah. I'm in great day so far. Day is going fine. It's just really warm. So I kind of will have a desert walk later on.
It's super hot. Well, it was super hot yesterday. What temperature is it today? It is 83 Fahrenheit already.
What is an app roller? Oh, is it the roller that Yurin had last time?
Yes, it's like a wheel, and then it has handlebars on the side.
Yeah.
And
You told me where you
Yeah.
totally kind of pancaked.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember.
I am good to start walking.
Alright. Whenever you're ready.
We actually got through our stretches super fast today. All right. Oh, wrong pin.
Hi, Tao.
I will move to you. This
Yeah.
one is on local.
Did I make it today? Oh no! I hope it's not too bad of a blister.
I am hit and play.
Definitely keep it bandaged. I know I have the really bad thing that I always want to stitch out, open a blister, and then it's gone. Okay, so let me see. So I go here. Mask, what? Okay. Then we go here. There. Tup.
Blister to patch? I used to get blisters a lot. I have since invested in shoes better for walking. Not shoes, socks. I've gotten thick socks for walking, and that helped immensely.
So you use like special socks just for walking?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Lantern. Also,
No.
hi, Ref and
No.
Global.
Anna, she doesn't need to know about that.
Now I want to know.
Oh my goodness. The first time I used the ab roller, it was like new muscles. And on like the 9th or 10th roll, the 9th time, I went down and trying to go up I may have let out a noise that sounded like a... I don't even know how to describe it. It was a squeak. And
Gotcha.
it was very much like everybody in the room turning and going, "What did you just make for a noise?" And I was like, "What the fuck was that?" I want to move on from this.
I wish I could have heard this.
Well, they did clip it, so if you're too curious, you can go find it.
Maybe I do, maybe I do.
I'm all ears, got the right socks. What did you get? So the absolute best thing you can do for socks, for like hiking and stuff, you want like thick outer socks, and then you want like thin silk wool inner socks or something? I forget what it is. I don't have that. I'm not doing double socks. I just have these like... I just went to Amazon and I looked up thick socks, and so I have these like... They're almost like winter socks that are just really thick for walking.
Yeah. Isn't it also depending on how much you work in general that you gain like thicker skin?
Yeah. So even with my hiking socks, if I go like 9 or 10 miles, I might get a blister. Oh my god. Hi, Trogdor.
Thank you, Ghana.
Good lord. Good lord.
In my case, the past 3 times, I'm always walking bare feet. Like I just have socks on and that's it.
Hi, Too Many
It's
Rift
comfier.
Doors. Hi, Devin. Have you ever met Violet Vexen?
I don't think so.
So Violet, she and Yuki were helping me with the Minecraft videos. And
Which Yuki?
Pet Yuki.
Ah, okay, this Yuki. Gotcha. There's just so many Yukis. Sorry.
Yeah. Pet Yuki was like the technical, helps us with the mod, understanding the mods, and then was also like doing a lot of the path correction. And so we were using a mod to like map out the roads. Violet was our decorator,
Yeah.
so like Violet made this tree that we're walking by right now.
Oh, wow.
There's also, we'll get to a village, and Violet designed all the houses in the tree there. And then we'll get to a big ship at the end, and Violet designed that. But
And
those
this
two,
all just for a walking video.
this is all just for a walking video. I wanted to do like 55 Minecraft videos, but it got to the point where it was
Yeah.
like, it takes 2 to 3 weeks to make one video, and I was like, forget this, screw this, I hate this. We need to go back to MMOs where I can crank out a video in a single day. These take so long. I love Minecraft.
Understandable.
Hi, Kodiak.
Hi.
I don't want the time that it takes to get a video out.
And hi, Tractor. Mama.
Minecraft is fun. Between that and things like Terraria, I think I prefer Terraria. I like the goal. I like the like, hey, kill this boss. You've killed that boss? Alright, here's the next boss. Minecraft is so open-ended, it's just like, do whatever the hell you want, and...
I mean, it is like a purely creative game. I think what makes it the better game is the mods. The insane
Yeah.
amount of mods that you can use.
Yeah. For sure. And like, I don't even mean to say anything bad about Minecraft. I think it's like, I don't want to say a perfect game, but literally a era-defining game. Like,
16 speed.
it's so iconic. Waiting for Sonic walking videos, but run at 1/16th speed. I don't know about that one.
I think the only Sonic game I ever played was this one where you have these weird hoverboards. It was
Okay.
for the PlayStation 2, I believe. That was like the only one I played.
I have played 3 Sonic games. Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic Adventure 2, and Sonic Heroes. As a child, I thought these were perfect games. I thought they were like 10 of 10, the best games out there. I thought they were like just absolute perfection. And then I watched the Game Grumps play them. And you know, being in my 20s and having more of a critical mind for storytelling and things like that, it was like, oh, maybe these aren't as good as I thought they were.
Hi, Xian.
Hi, Xian.
Yeah, the one that I had, that was a pure racing game. Like, you didn't have any story. I think you can, like, do the races. That is the story. But it didn't really had any type of story. You were just doing the racing, getting new hoverboards, new characters. And you can also do, like, the scope thing where you race against others.
That sounds like Supersonic Racing, which they're actually
Could be.
making a second one.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Alex.
It was really fun back then. Hi.
Is that the one they had Danica Patrick in?
I don't know. I sadly don't. It is like, how long? Over 10 years since I played it.
Yeah.
Hi, Chris.
Yeah.
We are walking.
This is what I did to lose weight. And it worked.
How much did you lost?
I
Like,
started...
do you know it in kilogram?
I don't know it in kilograms. When I started,
Okay.
I was 205 pounds. Now,
Yeah.
I am 140 pounds. So I've lost...
Lydia, can you do quick translation math?
I've lost 65.
205 pounds in 100, how much?
205 pounds and then 140 pounds.
And then 140 pounds. Always good to have a media.
Yeah. I'm jealous, I want my own.
Oh, so it is a bit lighter than I am right now. Because I'm right now 89 kilo.
How tall are you?
98 kilos. I'm roughly 172, 174.
Okay. I think I'm
Oh, wow.
169.
Oh, you're small!
I am.
Oh my god! Small little Yuland.
Oh no. Oh no.
Don't worry, it's just cute size.
Oh my god. I'm not cute. I'm fierce and strong. No,
Strong and small.
I very much like being this size. I get to be fun size. I get to be the little spoon usually.
I mean, being spooned is always comfy. I like when Media spoons me.
Hell yeah. What the hell? What is Pixel to you, Yulin? What is Pixel to me? I don't even remember why you're asking this, Global. He's a friend.
I think size weight. Size my thing. I assume Pix is tinier than you?
I think Pixel is about the same height as me. In
Oh,
VR
okay.
chat, they're always smaller. Pixel's like, usually about this tall.
Gotcha.
They're an alpaca OC, so they've got the alpaca eyes and usually have some fluffy aesthetics.
I mean, being small is cute. I sometimes wish I would be smaller.
I'm happy with the height I am. I wouldn't mind being a little bit smaller. Hi, Kioni.
Maddie. Boy.
How tall am I?
Agana, you didn't say it 169, I believe.
It's 5'7" I'm technically like right between 5'6" and 5'7". It's like, I think 5'6" is 167 and 5'7" is 170. And so I'm closer to 5'7". Hi, Yasu. Did you hear you?
Draft?
Time to take estrogen to avoid draft. I do want to avoid politics today.
Oh,
But there's news with Iran and stuff, and the United States have bombed them.
Blessing me there. The good thing with summer is I can walk and sweat without getting sick. In winter times, I usually get instantly sick.
Oh, really?
Last time I tried walking, we had outside something like minus something degrees. And I did like the walking, and I was so sick. I think I was 2 weeks like heavily sick.
Oh gosh.
With fever and everything else.
I never leave the house. I leave the house at like once a week at 6 a.m. to go to the grocery store when no one else is there. And I'm going to a family reunion this Friday. I'm gonna be like leaving the house for 4 days. But other than that, like I haven't slept somewhere else for like 3 years. And a few of my friends are being like, "You're gonna get sick. You're gonna find out what it's like to leave the house. You're gonna be bombarded by everything and be annihilated for 2 weeks." I'm like, "Oh God, I hope not."
I mean, I wish I wouldn't need to leave the house, but I need to go working.
Yeah.
Hi, Poro. Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
Egg.
How warm is it for you right now? Like, do you have it comfy outside, or is it like already burning?
For me, it's 81 Fahrenheit outside. We're gonna need
so
somebody to
roughly.
translate to non-freedom units. Oh.
Media, can you translate 81 Fahrenheit into non-freedom units?
I want to say that's around like
Take your time.
31 Celsius, but
Uh-huh.
it's
27. Okay, it's 27 degrees, so
Okay.
roughly 5 degrees less than me.
and I'm in the morning, right? I'm at 9:40, so it's gonna get hotter. Hopefully, you're gonna
mean,
start
we
cooling
also-
down.
Oh no, that will not happen.
Oh no!
I mean, I'm about.
The day
I'm
will
about to
continue
hit the
like
high for
5
me.
hours more.
It's like almost. It's about to hit like 92, 93.
92, 93, so roughly something like 46 degrees.
One of my friends, he said in their area they were expecting like
dying over
105 Fahrenheit,
Yeah.
which is yes. Oh, so this is what Violet designed. The big Christmas tree in the middle of the town, and then
Oh, gotcha.
the village buildings.
Oh, I like the smoke clouds. They're cool.
That was a I don't remember if Yuki put that in, but it was like we had chimneys initially, and then it was either Violet or Yuki was like, "You can do this to get smoke coming out of the chimneys," and we were like, "That's awesome," and we put it in everything.
That's cool. I can change minds to this too.
Meow.
It is redacted.
It's like- I just saw that like with my I could switch my Fahrenheit to Celsius for my little news thing. Twitter.
I think
It's like 31. I'm just like
90.
It's still high.
I think the most useful thing is when you've got something that shows both, because then it's like,
Yeah.
and it just puts an association with, oh, this is this, this is that.
Keys.
There's one issue with my long hair. It's going like till the end of my back, and my back is sweaty, so my hair gets wet. And then it sticks to my back. It's so annoying.
Exactly where I'm at.
I'm getting like long hair for me, but it's like, you know, it touches my collar. It covers my eyes. I don't have it going anywhere near like my back. The longest I've had it was like shoulder blades. And it was
Oh,
like,
gotcha.
wow, this is cute and I really like it. I hate having my hair this long. I hate like laying down and waking up and being like, oh, it's time to start the day, and like pulling my head up and then like it getting stuck on my hair because my back
Ooh,
is
yeah,
on
I
it.
feel this.
I hate brushing my teeth with long hair. I hate eating with long hair. There's a finite limit that's like, I get to this length and I'm just absolutely not. I am cutting this off.
Euland with twin tails.
But
No.
you not have a hair tie?
I have a hair tie, but like, I very much prefer my hair not being tied back, and just simple tasks or things that I don't want to tie my hair for. That's where I'm like,
I have.
Rifle. I would just like, I don't want to use it for stuff. Hi, Choco. I'm going to be lurking
Yaddy.
laying down. Mm-hmm.
I also was sleeping today.
Mm-hmm.
Just laying a bit in the sun on the bed. I just passed out a bit.
Hell yeah. I got on VR chat
Life
for like
cut.
games night last night, and
Uh-huh.
the people I play games with were a little late, and I was with that one, Senril, and I just got comfy and fell asleep and woke up at like 1 a.m. and I was like, oh shit, I have missed all the games. Hi, Q.
Oh no. What's a wolf cut?
Oh, yeah. Sure.
I was trying.
I think it's like a ponytail, but it's got like shaved sides. I think. I could be totally wrong on that.
Late start for everyone.
Match Bro passed out in
Oi.
last joke. Oh, also, the one in chat, Kersey,
Yeah?
that's this one. Kimi Ah.
A nice thing.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Late start for everyone.
Got it short on the top, but long at the back.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So the
Okay.
opposite of what I said. Joining Oku for a little after bugging Will.
I also need to cut my hair again. I would like a nice little pony again, but maintaining it is always so painful. And at some point, it goes into this length where whatever you do, it goes into your eyes.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm kind of avoiding it, but I want it.
I could really use a trim, because I'm really lazy with my haircuts. I don't want to spend money on them. And so, like, the last time I cut my
Same.
hair was me in the bathroom 2 years ago with an electric razor and a 1-inch guard, just... And that was what I
Okay.
did for my hair. That was the last time my hair got touched.
No, my long hair is way too holy for this.
The $0 haircut.
No, I need to go with Media to one of the haircut things so that we both can get a haircut. But it's like roughly 35 euros, I think, per cut. So it's kind of expensive. But I also was like doing my last haircut roughly 2 years ago. 80 Australian dollar?
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh no.
How much is...
Oh boy. Jewel just joined. Turn your VR chat voices down 40%. Everybody brace yourself. The loud one is coming.
Are they that loud?
They're not that
Very
loud.
loud person. Not that loud.
Hi, Jewel.
Hello.
You know-
I'm finally up for once early in the morning.
You know, someone was actually asking about you yesterday.
Really? I'm so sorry.
They were like,
Oh.
who's the person who has Winton? Who's the person with the dog named Winton? And it was like, that's Jewel.
I do. That's me.
So I guess
I've
they
been
were-
busy with work.
I guess they weren't really asking about you. They really cared more about Winston, but...
They care about my dog more than
You're just Winston
No,
Handler.
I'm literally Winston Handler.
Hi, how are you?
Can't believe Euland has particle limiter on.
Also, it takes so long for hair to grow.
What's
It does.
What's
I'll do
crazy
that.
is that if you have like split ends, it stops growing. But if you cut that split end, it starts growing again. Scientists have no idea why this happens. There's no like nerves, there's nothing connecting the tip to the base of the hair.
Yeah.
But like you trim it, and we scientifically know this speeds up growth of the hair. We just have no idea
mean-
why.
Personally seen, I don't need it longer. Like, it's now comfy long. It's like right above my ass, so it's a perfect length.
Okay.
Longer would be even more problematic, I would say. But this one is like the perfect size to handle and to do things with.
I found it.
Hi, Rob.
I found it.
Dogs are more important.
Cats are the
anyway.
best.
Hi, Zvi.
I love cats.
I don't want to deal with the like responsibility and effort of taking care of animals. I always get along with animals.
No.
Like everybody's pets always love me. I have yet to meet someone's pet who just doesn't get along with me.
What the fuck is this?
But I myself,
good.
I'm like, I see a dog and I'm like, that dog food is gonna be this much a month. Vet bills are gonna be this much. You know, any shots they need are gonna be this much. I don't like fucking thinking about that. They cost money. I can barely pay for myself.
Yeah, we want a cat, but we want a black cat. Like, not just any cat, we want a black one. Like a
boy.
little void.
Yep.
or completely white cat. Like, for me, black or white. Media Beauty is on black. For me, I also would love a white cat. The issue is there are none close by, so we would need to travel like 2-ish hours.
Ugh.
And that multiple times because they first want to see, oh yeah, is the apartment okay for them, and so on and so on.
Rick, Yomi.
So it would be like multiple times travels a long time.
Come here.
You're gonna hop off now?
Yeah, Kiyomi's gonna head
Take
out.
care, Koyomi.
But I want her to come closer so I can give her head pats before she heads out.
Work in a couple minutes. Gotcha. Hours.
Hmm.
Visitor and Moggies, because Moods are great for search and rescue.
I hope
I
it
have
goes
no
fast.
clue what Mooks or Moggies are. Hi, Dante.
I don't know what Moggies are. Mutts are like mixed breed dogs. So like you can see golden retriever in them, you can see border collie in them. They're not like distinctly one. They're kind of mixed between them.
Yeah, in my case, I'm like mildly scared of dogs because back then as a child, I got bitten by a dog in the face. I
Oh.
still have a huge scar because of this. And
You have
I
face
think that's
scars?
why I'm like a... Oh yeah, I have like a... It's not like a visible scar, it's more like a deep scar. Where you, when you look closely, you see that there is a scar.
Right.
Like,
right. I have
where skin is missing and it somehow regrows to a non-visible scar.
I have 2 on my forehead. And
On the forehead.
hi Kyle. The person who just joined, by the way, Jack the Haggard, that's Lego
Yeah.
Kyle.
Oh, okay.
So they'll be in chat and here as well. Yeah, when I was 5 years old, I was playing with a friend. And we had these really we had these really big Tonka
Maddie.
trucks. They're like metal construction vehicles that, you know, kids can play around, but they were metal, and my friend just picked one up and just hit me across the head with it like a
Ouch.
baseball bat. And it left a scar above my right eye. And then another time,
Ow.
same year, I was crushing it when I was 5 years old. I was at the zoo, and I tripped, and I landed face first. And so I have in the center of my forehead a big line, kind of like a, well, I think Harry Potter scars on above his right eye, but
Yeah.
I have one just like dead center of my forehead.
Oh god. No, the worst accident I ever had was with the dog.
Yeah, dogs can be so lovable and like affectionate, but like you meet those people that like they had that really bad experience with a dog growing up, and it's like, yep, no dogs, never. And like for people that haven't had something like that, it's like, what? How can you not like dogs? They're so lovable
Yeah.
and cuddly and precious. And it's like, you haven't seen them fangs bared, have you?
Yeah. Especially when they like next to you loudly barking and trying to bite you or something. Scary.
They
I
can-
never had a dog attack me, but I did have a dog kill one of my dogs.
Oh.
Yeah, I lived out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, so we had, what do you call it? Animals to protect, and coyotes and stuff, and other people's dogs would try and go and kill them. And one of our dogs were trying to protect our livestock and got killed in action.
Damn.
Give that dog a Medal of Honor.
I've never...
It did.
I have no idea what Full just said.
Give him a Medal of Honor.
I've never had like a
Keep 'em all
dog
invested.
attack me. I've had a few like snip at me. Like, you know, they want to get me to stop doing something, or they're like, I don't know, upset with me. But I've never had a dog like actually go for me. Just like, you know, bite
That's
fingers. And usually it's been my
Just had
fault.
those ankle biters at me.
Usually it's been like, you know, I'm petting them and giving them attention and like holding them down to pet them, and they're like, dude, stop, grr.
Yeah. Yeah, teeth penetrated. Ouch. Yeah, for me it was in the face, and then I had some infection, and no,
Oh,
wasn't fun.
I love dogs, but people forget they can be very dangerous animals. Yeah. Yeah.
My dog
Hi,
likes
Nickel.
to chew on people's hands when you try to pet him. I don't know why. Winston does. He just likes to chew on people's hands. It's my fault. It's totally my fault, because when I was playing video games on a controller, I would have one hand like dangled on the side and you would just chew on it. My fault.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, for me, I can be okay with dogs. Like, I don't really mind them. They're just a bit smelly,
Yeah.
but I don't really mind them. But I would never want to own a dog. Never ever.
Good cat. They're even more vicious.
Again.
I don't know, if I had a pet, it'd be a pet rock. Maybe, some type of fish that, like, needs to be fed once a month and just lives in a...
Literally, you
Aquarium.
need a snail. That's all you need. Get a pet snail.
Yeah.
Literally.
I mean,
Yeah,
snakes,
get a
like
pet
Media
snail
says,
and
snakes are awesome. They are cool,
Oh,
and they
or
feel
you can
so
just
comfy. I love snakes.
If you're okay with killing rats all the time.
Well, not all the time. It's like once
You
every
get it-
2
no.
weeks.
You don't
all
need
the time.
rats.
I think it also depends on what type of snake you have. I think you can also feed them critters.
Okay, you know what? You should get a hognose snake because they're the cutest fucking snakes ever, and they have a little nose, and you can boop them, and they're cute. And all they need to eat is the little pinky guys. They don't need a big old meal. They just need the pink guys, the babies. They just need to eat the little children.
Oh my
The
god,
rats.
Jewel. My,
But they do. They're called pinkies. That's literally what they call them in the pet store. They're called pinkies.
my favorite animal is actually the spiny bush
love cats.
vipers. They're the snakes that have, like, the flayed off scales that look, like, really
Yeah.
spiky and whatnot. I think those things are so cool.
And this is your favorite pet.
This is my favorite animal. Pet,
Oh, interesting.
I'd probably like a snail as my favorite pet because they're so low maintenance. But...
You also could take like a turtle. Turtles are also kind of low maintenance.
Hi,
Just
Jan.
throw a bit of salad in and turtle is happy.
Someone is catching a cold?
they're
No,
cute.
no. She's a wolf. She can't catch a cold out here. This is her natural habitat. A snowy place
I'm a
like this.
cat.
Oh, you're kidding. Oops. Wait, hold on. You're a cat, but your name is Wolfinia?
Yeah? you just realized this? Oh my God.
Is it like a hybrid, like half wolf, half cat? How do you...
No, I'm a cat raised by wolves.
Okay. Time to regret.
Meow.
Alright, well, a cat's still probably gonna be fine in the snow.
I don't like spiders. I have huge arachnophobia.
I grew up with pretty bad arachnophobia. I actually... Oh, God. Growing up,
Hi, Sheena.
I had a really bad nightmare where, like, I'm sleeping in my bed and, like, a stampede of spiders just rushes in the room. This is when I'm, like, 5 years old, by the way. Just imagine hundreds of thousands of spiders just flowing in like a liquid in through my doorway.
Yeah.
And so me being 5 years old, my solution was, well, if I close the door, then the big fat ones can't fit under the door. And I only have to be eaten alive by the little spiders. So since then, I do not sleep in a room with the door open. I hate having doors open.
Okay.
And
Interesting.
that's the reason. When I was 5, I had a dream about a stampede of spiders. It is like the most nonsensical. Like, you explain it to somebody and they're like, dude, are you serious? I'm like, I just want the door closed, please.
Oh god.
I'm at the point now where spiders
Also,
aren't
yeah,
that
what
scary.
Numatsu says. Just different avatar, but cats.
Okay. Oh, there's the ship Violet made. I'm at the point now where spiders aren't that scary. I can deal with them, I can kill them, or I could, like, move them to a different room.
That's something I could not do. I always be like, Media, can you please?
If it starts crawling on me, if we get to that point, that's when I freak out. But I can keep my composure before that.
I can mildly keep it. I need to my distance.
I used
Yeah,
to be
question two?
uncomfortable with spiders.
Did it trolling?
and
Was not the
then I
trolling.
had
It's
an
just
axe with,
like I like the name
a pet
Wolfinia,
tarantula,
and back then I didn't even think about Katnia
and,
or anything.
What mic are you
one
on,
time
full?
it was over at our... What?
What mic are you on?
My index?
I'm
When's your
having a
shop?
lot of trouble hearing you. You sound very quiet.
I turned it up.
I don't know what to tell
They
you.
sound normal to me.
Leave with the omen and can save your life in the event of
You know
house fire.
what? You have them turned down because they're too loud.
It resets every time
Just
they
like
join.
me.
No, Jewel,
Yeah,
no.
like me.
Mic level resets for people every time they join and rejoin. It's not persistent.
Hi, Shocky,
It should
Hi,
be,
Shocky. I wish it was.
and hi, Jan.
Mic level only resets whenever you turn off the air chat.
Okay. Either way, it'd be reset between you and me. If I had turned you down. Not that I can ever see myself turning you down.
Yeah, fuck you.
though. Turn it down for what?
What? I'm just saying I would never mute you, and you're like, yeah, fuck you. And it's like, what? What is that for? I see fire.
I see stairs
Fine,
since
I'll yell
the start.
instead.
He is. I'm used to him working and coming in like midway through stream because
Oh,
he used to be here every day. He used to be like my
Oh,
right
okay.
hand, and then he got that stinky job because he has bills to pay. And
how
I miss
could
him.
they? How could Icy just get a job? Ew.
No, it's one of those things. It's
No.
like it had to happen, but I miss him.
Yeah, getting a job is always pain. You lose so much of your time.
God,
Damn it.
when I got my first like standard job, 9 to 5, I had the 1 hour commute there, the 2 hour commute back. I got like 5 to 4 hours of just me time at the end of the day. And it was
Yeah.
just so miserable, like playing with my friends that I used to play with, 12 hours a day. And then I was like, okay,
Yeah.
let's do this. And it's like, hey, there's a new grind in Warframe, let's do that. And they're like, oh, we already did that. Well,
Oh.
did you guys do
Yeah.
this? Ah, we started, but yeah, we can finish that. And then like 10 p.m. rolls around. It's like, okay, I gotta go to bed for work tomorrow. And they're like, okay, well,
Yeah.
we're gonna keep playing. And that means the next day when I'm like, hey, let's finish that, they're like, oh, we already did it. And it's like, this sucks.
Oh my.
This sucks.
Yeah, at least I got then this one job 5 minutes across the street, so.
It got
It's
so
the
much
good
better
times.
once I had that. Hi, Logitech.
Yeah. The good thing for me is the car ride is included in the job time, so
Yeah.
I work like roughly 9 hours a day. And the driving is included, so that's the good part.
Yeah.
Not too much time lost then.
God, that just sounds so nice.
Hi, Kumi.
Jewel, remember
I
Something
get
or
paid to
something.
drive, yes.
I did. I forgot to tell you. You know how like I started working at the movie theater, and because I've been doing a lot more stairs and walking.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh.
I lost more weight
Hell
when I
yeah.
started. Okay, when I
Oh,
started
wow.
my weight loss journey, it was of last year. I was 250. Now I am 186.
Hell yeah.
Damn, that's a lot.
Yeah, but
Keep it up.
like I started losing a lot more weight again because I started working at a movie theater, and all I do is go up and down stairs.
Jewel was the first one to go and get a walking treadmill when she saw me streaming
I
like this.
was.
Oh.
And
And he didn't know. He
No, I
joined
did.
My stream.
I did.
You
I
did? Damn it.
I
Damn it.
I
You
saw
learned
you
from
have
me.
the purple icon in Discord, and I was like, oh, Jewel streams, that's cool. And I opened your stream, and your legs were moving like you were on the treadmill. I was like, wait, she's doing the treadmill thing. And I was like, are you on a treadmill? And she's like, yeah, I'm on a treadmill. Oh, hi, Yuland. I got this idea from you. This is so cool. This is so fun. And then, but she's silly. She doesn't like keep her hands on something to balance herself. She
Yeah.
doesn't like wear any protection. So she's like, oh yeah, Yuland, it's so cool to see you. And she just fucking eats shit right there. And I was like, oh my god, are you okay? She's like, oh yeah, that
On my
happens.
couch.
Oh no.
Hi, Dar.
Sometimes I'll have my couch behind my treadmill so that I have something to land on.
Ah. At least something. Hi, Daph.
She is at the age where she can fall and get right back up. I'm 34. I fall, I'm like, I'm gonna sit here for a minute or two.
I'm 24.
I'm gonna lay down, this
I'm very
sucks.
flexible.
Baby.
Oh yeah, I looked it up. I'm 26.
Hell yeah.
My
So-
coworkers
Your
look at
age?
me crazy all the time. They're like, "Oh my god, how can you move like that?" Like, I don't know, man. I guess I. What am I doing? I'm coming for your booty cheeks. Sorry.
She just saw one of her
She's
pets
crazy.
doing something. Yulin, you've been walking
No,
for
no,
702
I'm
days. Are
playing
you okay?
Overwatch. I'm
Oh.
sorry. I'm looking for Widowmaker. You know the chick with the big booty
Yes.
that everyone looks at. I'm
We
looking
all
for her
know
right now.
Widowmaker, yes. Goofball. Everybody's
under,
playing
I'm
Marvel
under.
Rivals, and then there's this
Yeah.
one, who's like, never in my life. Overwatch stand forever. You want
I
to
never
I'm
played
okay
Marvel
with
Rivals or Overwatch. Right? No, wait. I tested
Don't play
Overwatch.
Marvel.
Mhm.
Don't play it. Don't play it.
You win
I
this
don't
dead if
think
you
I will
balls.
ever.
cheaters game because you're playing it in third person, so you can just like peek around corners, and then
Yeah,
there's
but they
me,
can too.
Who plays first person? I love first person.
That's not
Oh my
cheating
God,
if they
I
can do
love
it too.
Paul. Where is she? Where is she? Dude,
In her
Paul
own
keeps
little
on
world.
moving Widow. I'm sorry. I'll
Be like us, Yulin, be young and flexible. God, I fucking wish.
I mean, you're more flexible than me, and I'm 26, so.
Yeah, but the years
can
just
stick my
keep
leg
coming
behind my
and
head.
keep coming and...
I mean, if you continue like this, you will continue being flexible. I was once back then going to a travel to Dominican Republic, and we were in a travel group, and there was one guy that was like, I think 84 years old. He outwalked the whole group.
Hell yeah.
He didn't seem in the slightest 84. It was insane. So technically seen, if you continue doing sports, I assume you can like continue being active?
I mean, if you
to bend
wanna
over.
hear someone
Yeah.
insane,
Exactly that.
look up the story of Spartacus.
Huh.
No.
You need to bend over more, Yulin?
Sporticus?
You need to be here at the beginning of
The
Stream
actor
Dark.
who created, or not even the actor, the fucking athlete
Loja.
that created Sporticus, and literally
Hi,
played
Sarahs.
them in their own
Hi, Sarah.
show.
Room and PC. Ooh, clean PC.
We
This every 6 months.
we do a lot of
Who
stretches,
started
Dark,
that show
at the
in his
start,
40s.
including like toe touches and the cami stretch. So I think I do plenty of bending
And
over.
everything that Spartacus did
not
was
illicit.
him. that was just him doing all that.
More yoga.
My
And that
yoga.
show lasted for 10 years.
I was actually back then doing a tiny bit of yoga. Not much. It was just back then when I was in school.
My My mom is a yoga teacher, so I've always done a
Oh,
little
hell
bit of
yeah.
yoga. She
That's awesome.
I think she had a really rough night last night because she's getting arthritis in her wrists, and
Uh-huh.
I don't think she's I think she's dealing with it hardly. Hardly? No, I think she's
Ow.
dealing with it hard because it's basically gonna mean no more yoga for her.
Hmm. Nothing that can be done against it?
Why is this not playing?
It is playing.
Playing for you.
Like, we're now continuing with my Warhammer miniature. Alright. Lots of fun with your Warhammer. Oh, that is the start of the Old Republic starting for it.
Oh gosh,
I think,
that's
right?
loud. Did I
Droman Khan.
disconnected? That's why it is not Droman Koss. What? The starting
Tech
world.
issues.
If you're a Sith Inquisitor or Sith Warrior full.
Wasn't
Widowmaker
every
switch.
Sith there?
The orange
What
one.
the hell? You stopped
Hey yo,
working?
Widowmaker's a switch.
Welcome back.
Maybe.
Sense.
I disconnected from the thing. It's not my fault.
No,
Happens.
punishment.
It's double crushing Darth because 18 years ago, she was a yoga teacher and needed knee replacement surgery. So she could still do yoga, but she had to do like mild yoga. She became a yoga teacher that specializes on teaching like the elderly and people with disabilities. Think like chair yoga.
I remember my yoga teacher back then. He had a wool missing arm and somehow managed to do like normal yoga.
Oh wow.
What is insane.
And so that was 18 years ago. That was a pretty big setback. That was really sad. Now she's got the arthritis in the wrist, and it's like going through it all over again. It's like, oh, this sucks. I want her to cheer up.
Maybe you can buy her some cake. Cake is always cheering up. I love cake.
She is a chocolate
Some carrot
fiend.
cake?
You always got plenty of carrots.
For her, it's
What is she?
chocolate.
Ooh, chocolate cake.
The world wants her to stay still.
Chocolate cake.
I love me some carrot cake.
Carrot cake is based.
I
I'd say I'm more like the cream type.
mhm. I really like chocolate
Cheesecake,
cake, vanilla
strawberry
cake.
cheesecake.
My mom makes a really good chocolate pumpkin cake, which is like
Ooh, pumpkin.
so good.
I can't really imagine pumpkin and chocolate fitting together.
It's the pumpkin gets very muted, so it's mostly chocolate, but it has like a I don't want to say a pumpkin taste, but it like shifts away from the chocolate a little bit. It's weird. It's
If you
very
had
low calorie,
pumpkin
which is the
pie,
idea.
it becomes very understanding.
Mm-hmm.
The first time I had pumpkin pie, like I understood instantly.
I never had any
Had the
pumpkin
candy
thing,
disco
like
one.
only pumpkin soup or pumpkin spice platter. I'm not sure if pumpkin spice is anything related to actual pumpkin. I just know it's called pumpkin spice.
I have not had pumpkin spice, but
I don't like
I would
pumpkin spice.
kill for pumpkin pie. Oh my god.
I would always kill for
Cream
red
cakes are the
velvet.
best.
Red velvet is my
Yeah.
I hate
Red velvet is awesome.
get out.
It's because okay, so
Nope,
it's
Jewel,
because
I
my
don't want to hear it.
birthday
The
is
cave over
on
there.
Valentine's
Get in
Day,
the cave over there.
Every single year, my family always gets me the on-sale red velvet cake.
In the cave over there. Off you go. Do not stop going down.
But-
Just in the cave over
Did
there.
I get muted?
Yes, you did.
Someone mute me?
Hi.
My birthday's February 18th, and it's 4 days after Valentine's Day. That's why I don't like red velvet.
Ah, I see.
Hi, Anna. Hi, Bane. How's it going?
I made like
Red velvet.
these like red velvet cheesecake muffins kind of things.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I like ancient
My camera was in your face.
Was it? Wait.
No, no,
Do
no.
you have another camera?
No, the camera like menu, the thing that I grab and click the buttons on. The actual camera's
okay.
like
I'm
back
actually
there.
contemplating.
But like,
okay.
it literally
Okay,
was
like,
like,
we still have like a second camera.
no, it was like a face mask on your face. So like you were talking to me and I could see your chin. And then I could just see like me and Wolfie walking on a screen on your face and then your ears above it. And I was like, this is,
Yuland.
I can't look at this
I'm
seriously.
your camera now.
No.
We'll get one
Please,
for my
no.
birthday next year.
No,
Also, have a good work,
probably
Bane.
the greatest investment in the world.
Safe travels.
I hope it goes fast.
I
Dude,
need
I like
a support character.
Widowmaker.
That's a DPS!
No, it's a support. It's a very aggressive
Hamster.
support.
Yeah, look, if nobody's alive, then you don't have to heal anybody.
The best defense is a good
Alright, let me play
offense.
Zenyatta. Let me play with balls.
Huh?
Pumpkin spice is the
Zenyatta
spices
throws
used in
balls
pumpkin
at
pie, not actual pumpkin flavoring. Oh, I've never had pumpkin spice, but I see.
Dude, I like started way drinking before I hopped on VOChat, and then it was like, this shit's hotter, like way hotter than it normally does.
I thought about drinking last night, but like everybody was just late to getting on, and so I just like fell asleep super early. I woke up at 1 a.m. and like I was like, oh, are they in a world I can join? And they're in Trouble in Terrorist Town. I was just like, oh, they're in a dumb world. I'm going to bed.
Like, it was like playing Trash Compactor, and like I joined them for a little. I didn't have like the consciousness to like understand what was going on.
Trash Compactor is fun.
I mean, I knew what was going on, but like I didn't.
Right. You're like, yippee, I stand here and just don't get knocked down. You blink and you're back in the starting room and you're like, I guess I got knocked down.
I like looked away and I looked back to the center and there's like a big light of flame coming towards me. I'm like, oh, okay.
What is a tomato soup cake? Isn't tomato soup soup?
Oh,
How do you make out of soup cake?
I have never heard of this.
Same. Well, no, it was,
I mean, it's just tomatoes, right? And tomatoes are like a sweet flavor, so surely it works.
I
I
guess.
some, but no one some.
I'm trying to
That's
justify
referring
it
to
in
this
my
one
head,
being
but I
drunk.
can't.
Oh.
Oh? Oh.
The lights on, but no one's home. You playing Trash Compactor. Out of your mind. I was losing my mind this morning. I woke up super early.
How?
I was playing Final Fantasy Tactics Advance 2. I did a mission that was like, oh, you know, it's just take 6 champions or 6 characters. Go get these ribbon things. I get there. There's 6 monsters on the stage, so it's a standard 6 for 6. The monsters, they are all Malboros, which are these like plant vine tentacle monsters from Final Fantasy. They spam
Slinging
this
some
breath.
darts.
They spam this breath that sleeps you and charms you. So they're just like completely just making my team do nothing and drawing this match out so fucking long. And I'm like, oh my god, somebody kill me. This is a match that should have been like 15 minutes and it took 40. Just cause at any given time, only 2 of my teammates could attack and the other 4 were just like asleep or literally charmed and unable to attack. And I'm just like, oh my god, this sucks.
Sounds annoying as hell.
It was.
Sounds like you had too many melee characters.
I had, you know
How's
what,
a cake even compacting if there's no egg?
it wasn't even that
Isn't
full.
egg like a requirement?
I had 1 melee character. I had 5 gunners. I had 3 Fusiliers and 2 Cannoneers. Ugh. Okay.
Well, then it just sounds like a skill issue.
Hi, Nuda.
Well, so 3 of them I was leveling. Hi Noodles. 3 of them I was like, they were under leveled. And no, it was just like, they were all fucking, like, each one was just spamming the breath. So, I'm a sellout.
Is the breath a 5-tile range attack?
It's 1 in front and then 3 from there. But you start in the corner. You start, like, off in, like, one little area, and they get to you really quickly. Okay, so I'm a sellout, Wolfie. People can spend money to increase my incline,
Push it to the limit.
and I'm now at max incline.
So 12 degrees.
12 degrees.
And now this is where I lay on the floor and torch Yolan.
No, fuck you. Hi, Meowster.
we need-
Thank you.
So, how much do you incline it per sub?
Per sub,
Or how does it work in general?
$3 is 1 incline. And so,
So,
A gift
1
sub.
degrees or?
yes, a gift sub would be 1 degree. So, when they are a freak and gift 12 months of tier 1 sub, that is the max 12% incline.
Oh, God. That's insane, 12 months of gift sub.
Yeah. Yeah. Just dealing things max incline cheer.
I dodged the Matthew's gun again.
And is the incline like happening automatically? Like, can you set it on your treadmill or do you need to make it manually?
If I was technically savvy, there are ways to make it do that. I'm too stupid for that. So I just do it manually.
Gotcha.
I do the math in my head. I have a little slideshow thing for the little icon in the bottom right. And then I increase it myself. Oh god.
Gotcha.
We're at 2.2 miles. Oh god.
Oh my
Can
fucking
take saving
god.
credit.
Yeah?
Sorry.
Oh, she's still hunting Widowmaker. Never mind. Just become tech savvy and Google it. It's harder than that.
Thanks to me, 12 months up. Poor Yoland.
I mean, it's... On one hand, it's like, I'm so grateful for it, right? It's, like, amazing. On the other hand, it's like, oh, fuck, that's so much incline. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
How's it harder? Just Google the hard part. I'm gonna stab you, Icy Fire.
I love Terraria music. I don't like listening to Terraria music.
What the fuck? Oh my god, you're just like Cairo. I was playing Terraria yesterday, and I was like, damn, I love this music. This is such a goated
You're listening to
OST.
Calamity music.
Okay. You're not wrong.
Calamity music is like a different breed of like... Fuck.
Hi, Grim Reaper. Also, I'm gonna call you out on this.
Play Stellaris.
Huh?
I have not, but I think I've watched you play it a little bit.
I played it a bit ago, like a bit more than a year, I think.
I think that one really likes it, Senril. But I need to call out this one real quick. Because she keeps putting herself right where my hand is, just on her thigh. If you don't mind it, I don't mind it, but I'm still going to address it,
Chat.
damn it.
We're in.
Okay,
Stellaris is
Stellaris.
really fun. You should play it.
It's one of the space pilot games, right?
Well, it's a bit like Terraria, like you have these 2D worlds,
Oh.
you kind of visit different planets. Like, your goal is to find artifacts to fight against this ultimate evil and all. And you have a spaceship that you can travel around with to different biomes. Like there are magma worlds, hot worlds, desert worlds, water worlds, and so on.
No, Stellaris.
Yeah. Stellaris. No, Starbound. Not
Oh,
Stellaris.
Starbound. Okay. Starbound.
Stellaris I played recently.
Starbound, I
this
do
2D world
know
thing.
more of. I've watched Foss play a lot of it, and I only hear good things about it, other than the devs abandoned it. But
Yeah, I think it's kind of open, but it has still a lot of content. Like, there are so many items. I remember back then, I was hunting some smoke generators that that make like some little fog. And they're like super rare items. So I was just going through all the planets just to find these fog generators just to make like a museum full of fog.
Uh-huh.
Because you also can find bones and skeleton parts and then make like dinosaurs complete and such.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun.
Or Euland, frick Euland, okay, chill, Matthews. Chill.
Yeah, frick Yoland.
Behave. Oh my god. Go Google AI
beat him in
assistants.
Overwatch.
Find out more. Try searching for information with Google or Bing. Oh god. Somebody showed me that recently. It's the they Googled something just for information. And the AI said, try using Google or Bing to search for this. And it's like, that's what I did. Oh my god, kill AI.
Oh, no. In general, like, I'm not a huge fan of this new Google function that when you Google something, the AI kind of tries to give you a summarized thing.
I hate it.
Because it's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Google made me
It was
fail
so
my
much
test
better without.
yesterday.
It's just so untrustworthy too, right? Like sometimes it's right, but like half the time it's just wrong. And if it's wrong half the time,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna know when it's right. So it's like you just ignore it.
I mean, the thing is, it kind of tries to summarize the results of the first three things. I have the feeling. Or from some Wikipedia page or something.
Are you about Ilios?
Unfortunately, Google search engine itself is getting quite shitty. Yeah. I ran afoul with just Google, not even counting AI. When I wanted to
Can't
get,
even switch my Google accounts anymore because that's how much Google is fucking up.
blah. I was trying to Google DaVinci editing software, which is like free, really good editing software. When you search for that,
When did that conversation come up?
you get Filmora first, which is shitty paid software. And second, you get Adobe. DaVinci's like not even on the front page. Because all these other editing software companies are just paying Google money to be relevant in the search results when you look for DaVinci. I hate that.
Yeah, these go up in the search result thing is super annoying.
I mean, to be fair, they are an ad company.
I get it, but it shouldn't be like I search for DaVinci and the first result is literally their competitor that has nothing to do with DaVinci. I should get DaVinci. That's like, if I'm searching editing software, sure, pay to have yourself at the top because you're an editing software. But when I'm searching a literal specific company, I should get that company first.
Oh, Sonic 3-4. Oh god, Ghana. I mean, yeah, here in Germany they closed atomic power plants. And this is some of them to a good degree that they can't be reused. And in order to buffer the amount of energy that's lost, they use brown coal. Because Germany wants to be clean, right?
Hang on. Wait a minute.
Yeah. They use brown coal power plants to buffer the energy that's lost because they turned off the atomic power plants.
Good lord.
And now they're thinking about rebuilding atomic power plants because turns out it's not that great.
Yeah.
And they shouldn't have disassembled the old power plants. So time to build new ones.
I mean, I don't think it's that bad to build modern and new power plants. If they had like their old ones from the 70s.
They are already top of the state. They are
That's
like
bad.
most modern states.
That's kind of bad.
There were power plants that were recently built that were shut down and disassembled, so...
Atomic power, nuclear power. It is such a scary stigma because people are like, oh god, when it goes wrong, it goes so wrong and thousands of people die. But then you look at the
be
like
fair-
emissions from coal, it's like hundreds of thousands die from this. It's just not like direct. It's not like the guy next to the factory. It's because he lived next to a factory for 10 years.
I mean, if we are fair, there is basically not really any atomic failures that happened. There was Chernobyl, but that was because they didn't dump experiment and fucked up and never told anyone till it was found out.
Yeah.
And then there was in Japan the thing, but it was only Japan local. The area is basically nearly restored. And there are already people living again.
Yeah.
And it was also because a greedy company was building this power plant. So, if you think about it, if it is a normal power plant, there are so many power plants in general. I think France has something like 100 power plants. So, the amount of nuclear power plants existing and the amount of accidents happening, I would say nuclear power is really safe.
It's very safe.
If it is handled right.
We have examples of it going very, very wrong. Hi, Shadow
Yeah,
Top.
but these are just these type of examples that everyone just talks about.
Yeah.
But no one talks about the amount. Like, technically, in a plane is the most safest travel method ever. But when there's one plane crashing, it sounds like there's always a plane crashing.
Yeah. But like also,
So,
you look at these nuclear accidents, and they happen like years and years in between. It's not even like one a year.
yeah.
But then you look at like just the emissions from coal plants, and that's responsible for hundreds of thousands of dying every year. So it's like,
Yeah.
when you look at the safety, we would have so much more people just alive if we didn't have coal plants and had nuclear plants.
I mean, nuclear power is really safe. It was just 2 accidents, and 2 times it was just pure dumbness. First of all, why would you build a nuclear power plant next to a beach where tsunamis can happen?
Yeah.
And second of all, why do you put all the fuel rods up to heat them up, and then, oh yeah, sorry, we can't put them down anymore. So...
And then, like Leon said, made in the 70s.
Yeah.
That's just-
smoke
That's
from
just a
volcano
recipe
smoke.
for an accident.
How is coal power plant smoke radioactive?
So the smoke from nuclear plants doesn't actually have any nuclear in it. It's like almost all
Yeah,
steam.
it's just water there.
Whereas
yeah.
like the coal, because it has carbon burning, it's gonna have small traces of radiation.
Okay.
So it's gonna be more. It's not a lot. Granted, you wouldn't want to fucking stand in it, right? Not just for the radiation,
Yeah.
but
What do you mean?
for the smoke
Pop
and
the
coal.
mask, inhale it in.
But I never heard that it was radioactive. I didn't know about this.
It's gonna be one of those things that like everything's a little radioactive, and coal plants. There's just it's not like a super crazy high amount, but if you had a Geiger counter and you held it in the smoke, you'd be hearing a lot of pops. You'd be like, oh, that's more than I would expect. How many
Oh,
bananas? worth of
interesting.
rounds? Bananas
Yeah,
are
I
really
heard about it. It's super funky.
Now, they're so radioactive that, like, you'd have to eat 10,000 bananas in a day to die from radiation poisoning. And I don't think anybody's gonna be able to do that, but
Never say never.
never say never.
Watch me, Owen.
Everybody's due to that. Oh, interesting. Also, hi, Kivir. I mean, I'm really excited for the future because we probably get soon the fusion power. There are so many progresses and advancements that it is insane how good it is going. Like China, Japan, and in Germany, we have something called Wendelstein X10. Some of the most advanced fusion power plants for testing and all. And they already created more energy and were able to hold the plasma stable for a long time.
That's
So
funny.
I would give it like 10 years and we have basically free energy.
Hi, Haxie.
Hi, Hexy.
Look at their fucking emotes.
How are wounds?
I like this emote. It's so cute.
The one on the left is Proxy Zeros.
God.
The one on the right
Uh-huh.
is Haxies. They got matching
I
emotes
love
to be
it.
fighting.
Alright, I see him moving to the other side.
It's so adorable.
Hi, Tsukino.
Hi, Melon and Tsukino. The Volk. The Volk.
We are. We're walking through Korriban. It's the starting zone for Star Wars: The Old Republic. Yolinda's full okay? Well, I think they're okay. I think they're having a good time. I can't understand them because they're so quiet, but I think
Yeah.
that's usually how they are when they're tired.
Fuck you.
What do you want me to say? You want me to just lie and start pretending I understand what you're saying? You say something and I go, it's 10:30 a.m. full. Like the fucking Monty Python sketch?
I mean, it wouldn't be out of character.
Read what they
Oh,
still
that's
charge.
true, Yasu. They will still charge. But it will be cheaper, I hope.
Oh my god. When I was in Texas in 2021, we had this really big blizzard that knocked out the power grid for like 2 weeks.
Ooh.
And in the United States, there's kind of 3 power grids. There's the eastern states that are kind of on a grid. There's the western states that are on a grid. And they kind of connect if they need to, but for the most part, they stick to the 2 sides. And then there's Texas.
no.
Texas is a
Yeah.
state that's like, we're better than all the other states. Half the time we want to be our own country. Fuck no, we're not going to be on a power grid with these other inferior states. We're going to be on our own electrical grid. And so when the
Oh,
freeze
no.
happened, their power shut down. And they were completely disconnected from the other states, right? Well, a lot of their contracts for power were based on
Yeah.
market values. And so for most people, I'd say 80% of the power, 90% of the power, it was a fixed rate. You pay this much per watt. For some people, they were on the market rate, so with the power shut down, and they were bringing power back and rolling availability, they were charging like hundreds of dollars per watt. So there were people,
Oh, God.
there were people who, you know, had no power for a week. You heading out, Cookie?
Yeah. I have stuff I have to do.
Come here.
Take care.
I hope work goes fast.
I don't have work. I just have
Oh.
stuff to do.
Oh, I thought it was work. Well, then I hope it goes slow and you have a lot of fun for many, many hours. There were all these people who didn't have power for a week, and then they only
Yeah.
had power for like 6 hours a day. And then at the end of the 2 weeks, their electrical company sent them a bill for like $8,000. They were like,
Oh, God. That's criminal.
yeah, and it was just like, yeah, so we're, you know, we provide market rate for power. You use this much to, like, you know, keep your grandma's life support on and heat up your food and
Yeah.
boil your water. So, yeah, you know, that's $8,000. We were charging $200 per, you know, this much wattage, and you went through this much. Here's your bill. Thanks. And I
That's
think they got
insane.
sued. I don't remember what came of it.
Yeah.
But everybody was like, we're getting fucked with no power. And then they're doing this? It was, I think there were criminal charges against the companies that did that. I'd have to
I
look
hope
into
so.
it.
Hi, Scarlett. I mean, here in Germany, I'm always surprised when people say, "Oh yeah, when it is thundering, I have to be careful," and so on and so on. I never had a power outage. I think I had once a power outage that was because they needed to do some repairs on a power line or something. But even during thunderstorms or something, never. I never had any issues. And I'm always surprised to hear that, oh yeah, the power is a bit unstable, I have to get one of these batteries so that my computer can safely shut down, etc. pp. I never had any of these issues here in Germany. And I'm always surprised to hear about this.
We have,
Because I was thinking it's a normal thing that power is stable.
yeah, we have some propaganda here that talks about like, oh, Germany cares too much about climate change. They're putting solar everywhere, but you know, it's cloudy there all the time, so they're dumb. Their power grid sucks, and it's like, have you talked to somebody from Germany? And then you're just like, yeah, no, stable power, it's great. And it's like, I hate American news. I hate American news so much.
Yeah, it's insane. Like, we have really good power grids, I would say. The only issue is internet. Internet is the worst issue here.
I have heard that. I have also heard that you guys are getting upgraded internet in the next 1 to 2 years, like across most major areas. I have one
Yeah.
friend, Zuvi. We are all waiting for Zuvi to get good internet because he's on like 20 down, 3 up or something. And so like if we change a world in VR chat, it takes him a
That
while.
is, that's in a lot of areas, especially the more rural areas. There's barely any internet. We got like recently, a few weeks ago, glass fiber. We could apply for it and also take glass fiber, but it would be a bit more expensive. So
Yeah.
we currently stay with what we have because it's really good. It's like, I think 500 down, 20 up. So more than enough. Or 50 up. I think 50.
Porky.
And
Porky Juha. They got the video right. In your chat. Porky Juha's like, this looks like Korvan from Star Wars. I'm like, that's it, that's alright. I'm always excited when people
I got-
recognize it.
I love Sutor.
When's the
I played it so much back then.
I have no idea what you said, Kimmy.
When's Hoth?
We're not doing Hoth today. Here,
What thing?
I'll reveal the secret. Because Wolfie and I were streaming together, we used a website to sync the videos together so that both streams see the same point in the video, which takes away the random video in the playlist. So today, I selected all the videos. So every now and then we can get videos that are like really long. Hoth from Star Wars is like 2 hours and 35 minutes long. It is
Oh wow.
just an incredibly long video.
Decide to then input a Hoth video.
You cheated.
I didn't cheat. I just prioritized the collab.
It is not Yuden's fault. It is my fault. I'm
No,
sorry.
it's not your fault. It's YouTube's fault for not having synced watch togethers. That we could. Why doesn't YouTube do that?
I guess it's kind of hard to do. I'm not sure. But even the point.
Too much of a niche,
Yeah.
so they don't like. It's probably not worth the effort, and like other sites can kind of like supplement in many ways.
Dude, that would solve so many problems if we could do that. Because ad revenue? Well, you'd get the ads on like all of those. Well, might get a little desync, but.
Oh.
Dylan, why is there a slug cat cloud?
Because it's Terraria.
Look at it
There's also a dragon cloud. Well, that's where I see it. There's a dagger cloud.
Oh yeah.
There's a slug cloud? Where?
Up there.
There's a slug cloud.
There's like 4 special clouds. There's a bunny cloud.
Oh true.
There's a sword.
Oh, and there's a sword. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Battlefront 3. What was Battlefront 3? Is it this Star Wars FPS game?
Yes, yes.
Oh. Wasn't it so that in the first 2 there was this weird pay that amount to get this and this character?
Yup.
But everyone hated?
That was the beginning of the fall of loot boxes. Where like Overwatch had been doing loot boxes, other games had been doing loot boxes.
Well,
But they were
hold
kind of
on.
okay.
I'm back for this conversation.
But then Star Wars Battlefront comes out, and they're like, hey, earn 40,000 points, getting like 100 points per battle, and you can buy, you know, the special characters like Darth Vader for 40,000. Or get them in a loot box, and everybody's like, that's literally game strength. That's not skins, that's literally pay to win. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's
It
hilarious.
really wasn't that bad.
I
I
considered playing it because of these reasons.
Even if you have to play one game without full power in a PvP game, I don't like that.
I'll carry you.
Okay. For me, I liked it because because of the existence of the card system that completely modifies how your entire kit fucking works in the first place. There were levels to these cards, and as you went along, you could upgrade the cards once you got to a certain proficiency with that thing, or you could randomly get a purple or max card out of a box that
Hi, Nick.
you can get once a game.
I hate that. I hate that. I think that is a trash system. I think that's great in a PvE system. I think in a competitive matchmaking, where it's like, it is me against another player, if they're a higher level and have more cards, more characters, they have a distinct advantage, and that's booty ass cheeks.
In general, I'm not a huge fan of these, you can pay to advance. I'm a huge fan of, you pay the game, and that's it. I absolutely despise all these pay basically the same price for the base game to get the DLC, or pay 3 times the base game just to get like some certain loot boxes so that you can get random cards, but it's not guaranteed that you get it.
I'm okay with cosmetics.
Despise this.
I'm okay with cosmetics behind paywalls because, you know, at the end of the day, it is a business, and they gotta make money, right? It's...
But it should be reasonable prices.
Sure. Well, even if it's not unreasonable, I'll defend it because, you know, there's in League of Legends, they have a champion skin that is $500. You don't need it.
This Ari skin.
You don't need it. It doesn't help you. It doesn't give you an advantage. It's just you want to flex on people. It is a trade. You're willing to pay that for the skin. Would I ever pay that? God fucking no. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
But like, you never
But it's
have the
still
option
also
of.
kind of an ass.
It's a huge ass, but you never have the decision of like, I want to get better at the game. This $500 skin will make me better at the game. That's just not a thing.
Yeah, that's true. Also the support Faker. I mean, it's still insane. The price is just 500 euros for one single skin is brutal. It's just brutal.
And then there's it was either
Hi, Nico.
Oh no, it was Destiny 2, where one of the purchase skins
Okay, not bad.
for
Those PTC. Yeah.
an exotic gun actually increased its range.
Yeah. League of Legends has actually done it a few times. When they first came out with the legendary Ezreal skin like 10 years ago, his Q range was like 600 units. But if you had the legendary skin, it became 620. And people were like, hey, Riot, why is the big expensive skin that costs $30 have a distinct advantage of a longer range? And Ryan was like, oopsie, that's not supposed to happen. We've hotfixed it. It's the same range now. Gosh, that sure looks bad, doesn't it? Complete accident, guys. Might be. And it was like, Riot. Accidents happen, but that's so on the nose. Come on. Hi, Ryan.
How are you doing, Rain? And the DLC name has CD that costs less than the base game, had almost as much content. I mean, I would say The Sims started with all the DLCs, what was kind of a pain. I remember I played Sims 2, and I had so many DLCs. Same goes for Sims 3. I was buying a lot of DLCs.
A good
And they
DLC.
always cost basically, yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, and they basically cost as much as the game, the base game, but contain like half the amount.
A good DLC in my eyes, I think of the Diablo 3 games. Or Diablo 2, not Diablo 3. Diablo 3 also. Diablo 2 was like $60 or something, and then it's DLC, which was a whole like other game. It was like getting the same amount of content. 2 new classes, new areas, all new levels and abilities. And it was like $40 for the DLC. Same thing with Diablo 3. Base game, $60. Reaper Souls, $40. And it added so much
Yeah.
stuff. Hi, Cairo.
That is really good then. I Yeah, like Media says, I own all Stellaris DLCs, and they don't really add much. But since it's one of my favorite games, I always buy the newest one. I also have, I admit it, I have this weird battle pass thing, or however you want to call it, the DLC pass, where I get all the future DLCs. I enjoy the game. It's a bummer that they cost so much, but
Yeah.
Also, hi, Nikos. Wolf Boy? Oh, you mean Full Metal. That's Full Metal Cat.
Hi, Gobo. Hi, Anna.
That's true, Kvyat. You kind of need nowadays the DLCs in order to play Stellaris properly.
I can understand their confusion, but yes, it is a very fluffy, cute wolf girl. We're in a Final Fantasy zone. It's time to be
I
cowboys.
played Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
B cup.
Who would play that?
Yeah, but full. B cups in VR chat is basically flat.
Oh, I wasn't looking at Media's camera. I'm definitely sticking my ass. I'm not Media. Wolfie. I set
Meow.
myself up for you last time. I didn't realize both of you were streaming.
What am I?
How do I do this?
Inverted.
I'll be emoji bully.
Gargantuan Hanaga Hoogs, Kyle.
I mean, yeah, I know. I'm just wondering why the urchin.
Yeah, Media was buying the new Ark, or this Ark remastered thing, and they are so addicted now. They're playing
Yeah.
since this morning.
Oh no. I never played Ark. I did buy it in one of the DLCs, because it was like on Super Omega sale. And I had some friends that were like always playing it, so I got it to play with them, and then I just never did.
Oh god. The classic. I will probably play it. For sure. I feel you.
No, dude. It's just those fucking crafting, mining. You know, it's one of those games that's just a slog. And like, I have friends that are trying to get me into the Dune game. I'm like, I love Dune, but I don't want to play Reskin Conan Exiles. Dude, I literally the moment I knew it, the moment I knew that I didn't want to play this game, I joined a couple friends in Discord call. Two of them were streaming their game. I open it up. One of them is mining rocks, and the other one is in a crafting menu. I'm like, that's indication enough that I don't want to play.
Oh
with it.
no.
In a Dune game, one of you is mining rocks and one of you is in a crafting menu. Nah, I'm okay.
I finally stopped playing the last gacha game, but
Which
no.
gacha game?
Then someone showed me a bunny
Sounds
skin
like
and another
gacha.
gacha. God damn it, Haxie.
I think the only gacha game I played was Azure Lane. That's the only gacha game I ever touched.
I briefly touched Genshin Impact. I got to level 14, I was like, I hate character swapping, I don't like this.
Yeah, no,
I
I'm about the
I
same way.
downloaded it. I downloaded it back then when it came out, but never opened it.
Here's how easy Haxie is to convince to play a gacha game. Find any character in the game, take a picture of them, put them in MS Paint, crudely draw some cat ears on them, show it to Haxie, and Haxie would be like, I've premiumed. I've gotten the things.
Oh no.
Haxie fucking loves cute bunny girls, bunny outfits, and cat girls. And
Those are the best.
I will
Cat girls.
absolutely throw them under the bus there.
So Haxie, what's your commander level in Azure Lane?
I guess Hexy has literally every skin in Azure Lane.
They need to make it illegal to advertise specifically to me.
Kyra, I'm putting a new mic on your channel. Is something wrong with my mic?
I don't think so.
Popping again?
It's
I didn't hear it.
quiet.
Global, I have a nice microphone. I have an SM7B.
Hi, Alpha. It's the walking cam, not the cake cam.
we're at 3.5
This
miles.
world reminds me of... Oh, wow. I don't know how much miles or kilometers I have. But I'm running constantly on 2, so roughly 2 kilometers? A bit more?
Okay.
How'd you do
Yeah.
the video?
We are using a website that I can show you later. Would you like to be doing this, Cairo?
I'm actually, yeah, I can plug my.
No, I don't mean like.
I messed up.
I don't mean like right now. I mean like future streams.
Oh. Yeah,
Would you
sure.
like to share, chat, collab, and walk together? Synced video.
Yeah.
I am absolutely all for cheating the system and taking out 9 mile days. Be like, oh, you know, I just have to sync the video. Yeah, it's just we gotta, you know, I had to choose the videos today. Just, you know, couldn't go 9 miles today, guys. I am absolutely for that, Cairo.
Just slide in like multiple hops back to back.
No. You know what I really thought about doing? Around
No?
the 3rd or 4th mile, I was really debating putting in a 6-second video of the girl going turkey slurpee and then like choking on the bologna. I mean, like, oh geez, well, how did that get in there? Whoa, that's crazy.
Oh my.
The worst.
There's a group that I watch videos with. I haven't watched videos with them in a while. Full is a part of it. Sentinel's a part of it. And I would constantly put the turkey slurpee video in. And it got to the point where
But only when they were getting off and going to bed.
it got to the
They would
point where
sneak it somewhere in the playlist.
You play it when they were getting off.
hang on. It got to the point where like I would always put it in and they were ready for it. So like I remember one time I put it in the list and then I just see it get deleted. And I went, what? And Fradel just goes, fuck you, Ewan. We're not watching Turkey Slurpee. And I was just like, whoa, oh my god. She read me like a fucking book. Oh my god.
Oh my.
You know, that's how I feel when people call out my jokes.
It got to the point where I would have to like, I'd have to wait for a video to have like 5 seconds left. And then I would add it to like cue next. And sometimes I'd hear, no, damn it, because like it'd still go through. But like they'd see it at like the last second and try to stop it still. It was so fucking funny. Harassing your friends is the best.
You're a piece of shit.
I love you, Full.
Fuck you.
Hi, Dore.
I love harassing my
Hi.
friends.
You wanna know what this fucko said to me one day?
What'd I say to you?
He just goes, you know, Full, I don't know why, but you're just so bullyable. I can't help it.
You know what
It's
I
like-
said to someone else recently?
What?
I hadn't talked to them in like 3 months. Hi, Sammy. And I just went, boop.
Hi.
Oh, what was it? Boop. You sound like the type of guy that jumps with a cordless jump rope. And he was just like, the fuck did you say? I've never been so insulted in my life. Hi, Foop. Bye.
When I joined like Will and stuff today, Freep was there.
Uh-huh.
And then he started like complaining.
Kimmy was streaming and Poop was in their chat and I said that to him. And they were just like, I'm so offended. Huh?
Kimmy, you stream?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Dabble here and there.
They're a veteran that's been streaming for like 3 or 4 years, Cairo. They taught me some things now that I think about it.
Huh?
You've
I had
taught
no
me some
idea.
things. I've asked you for like OBS help before, I think.
I don't recall this.
Yeah, that's because your streams are like delirious, drunken, I'm playing Destiny 2 or Final Fantasy rating, and I don't remember the last night. Those are your streams. I don't remember this. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I pulled a black traveling chocobo today, plus 8,000. Hell yeah. Oh god. No. I will never add the ability for, like, chat to add videos. Because what's gonna happen is they're gonna find the 10 longest videos in the playlist and start adding those. Hi, Mr. Matt.
That would really be fun for like the first or second time, because I would probably like want to like post really posty videos.
See, here's the thing. You would only find it fun the first or second time. Some of these people, they're gonna do it over and over and over. Cairo? This motherfucker's known for running jokes into the ground. Global?
No.
He's gonna do it for the love of the game. He's gonna do it just to upset me.
I don't run jokes on the ground. Name one.
All of them.
I'm doing fine. How are you doing, Matt?
Ants is typing.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. He's not here right now. This ain't about him.
It's my e-boy fit.
Yeah, they call in the big
It's
brother,
Yulin's
huh?
favorite avatar.
Yeah. I'm on incline.
Oh,
Fuck you,
God.
Cairo. I can't think of one off the top of my head. But you know I'm right.
You look like a 16-year-old high schooler that doesn't know what they're doing in life.
That's the majority of adults nowadays, if you think about it.
He looks like he knows exactly what he's doing in life.
I have a funny idea for a torture stream.
Yeah. I wanna be, what's his name? Is it Logan Paul? Who's the...
I'm turning your mic off again.
No! You warned me! You were gonna kick me!
I love you, Jewel. I don't know if she knows I did it a second time.
Oh
my.
And Space Brothers. Part of
Space
their
Brothers?
training, they have to run on the treadmill while they do math questions.
Oh, God. Ew.
I'm
But,
bad in
like,
math.
Imagine doing that, Yulin. We give you like trivia questions you have a time limit on while you're on the treadmill.
Yeah, I would just fail.
Are you even still thinking about walking? Like, isn't it just automated for you by now?
When it's flat, yes. When I have 12 incline, I'm constantly like falling back on the treadmill and pulling on my hand and like almost holding myself forward and being like, oh god, okay, this is hard. We're at 3.9
Gotcha,
miles and
gotcha.
we've had 12 incline
Lift
since
your fucking
2?
feet higher.
And it's just like,
Flat-footed fuck.
I'm tired.
Yeah, Gillen, stop scuffing your feet.
Oh my god.
Pick
The
them
fucking
together more.
peanut gallery over there just laying down in VR. Just maxing, relaxing. And they're like, it's so easy.
Hopefully
Lift your
Gillen.
feet higher.
Why don't you just
No.
lie down?
I'm gonna
If
stab
my
him.
VR was working, I would be doing the same thing, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I walk too much at work already. I don't want to walk
Well,
home.
I'm happy with you here in Desktop Duel.
If it was a beach
I'd
day,
love
I'd
to have you on the
Thank you.
treadmill, but having you here at all is always a treat.
Thank you.
Is
I
it
haven't
the
touched the
fantasy
treadmill
panda?
in a long time. I think the last time I touched it was when the last time I walked with you when I was on like desktop.
It looks like it.
I know we
That
have a
was like
treadmill
months ago.
also thanks Yoland, because Media wanted a treadmill after seeing Yoland.
And then she showed up on stream and was like, hey, Yulin's chat, look at my jiggly ass and how much better it is than Yulin's. And they're all like, Yulin, get off screen. Yulin, move over.
So true, so true.
This is no longer about you.
We need
No.
that move.
I would need like something where I can just lay my top on and just walk while laying.
What?
Like one of those.
I could lay like put my
Oh,
top like this
okay.
on these handles and just walk. But
That
it would
makes
be
me
nice
think-
to have like something like a bed there and then just walk and lay.
That makes me think of the people that are like walking on a treadmill, but they put a lawn chair over it. So they're just dangling their feet over the treadmill. It's like, you're not really working out, are you? Granted, leaning forward would be more than that, but...
You could get one of them, like,
Oh, there's like baby harnesses where you
No!
put on the baby thing and like the...
What do you think, Wolfie?
Arm muscles.
You just suspended from the ceiling in a baby harness with your arms dangling and your legs just lightly going with the treadmill.
I would actually do more sports than I usually do, so
No!
I'm honestly at work. I'm like literally just sitting there 7 hours doing nothing. I'm pretending to do something. I'm always looking at the clock. I'm like, oh, okay, 1 hour passed. Time to pretend.
That just
And
means
then I'm just
we need to do
Sounds
this
like me at my
more.
job.
We need to make this a thing, and you
Yeah.
regularly join me on the treadmill.
I definitely plan to do this at least during the summer because I can't get sick in the summer, or not that easily. I'm also barely sweating right now, so that's good.
I'm
Well,
fucking
I
drenched.
would sweat more during the winter somehow. And in the winter I get just so sick.
Yeah, that's what I normally
Becoming
hear.
soup that's sick.
Like, Media and Shocky are both like, yeah, fuck doing anything physical in the summer. I hate this. I will wait for the winter.
Understandable.
How hot it got here?
Mm-hmm.
We're
No?
also having
It
like
got-
a fucking
it
heat
got
wave right now.
to- It got to 114 the other day, and Celsius terms that
Ouch.
is 42.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, that's insane.
That's cozy as fuck.
That one lives in a desert.
I think in the history of Germany we never had it above 40 once.
We were
That's
talking
good.
about the heat wave, and all the Australians, this one included with the red hair, they were like, hot, 80, 90 Fahrenheit. That's not hot at all. That's not anything. And we're like, silence, Australians. We know you're acclimated to hellfire.
No. It's not even hellfire. They have fucking dry heat. They don't have humidity. Like,
I know.
80%
Humidity on the
right now,
coast.
Timmy.
That's
I
not.
have 0%
What are
humidity.
you, Florida?
I would love to live next to a beach and just
You'll have
go
humidity.
swimming. I love swimming.
I hate swimming. My biggest phobia is drowning.
How?
Ohio has a lot of lakes there.
I mean, for me it's more like deep water
And
where
they're
I
not
can't
far
see
from
down.
the,
That's for me scary. But I love like swimming in swimming pools on clear oceans. Awesome.
Yeah, there you go.
I-
Or just
I
playing
was-
in the
I was
water
born
itself.
There. I wasn't raised there, okay? I was raised
I'm a good swimmer, but like, the thought of going under something in water, so like, anytime there's a video game that
Oh,
has like
yeah.
a sunken house or like a sunken ship, and it's like, hey, go swim around inside that. The idea of getting stuck in that is just like, my heart starts racing. Subnautica?
I'm
You're a
Understandable.
good swimmer?
What?
I'm too
You're a
scared
good
to play
swimmer?
Subnautica
I am.
myself.
1v1 me, 200 IM.
No.
I swam years.
No.
What do you mean?
I'm a good swimmer. I haven't gone swimming in like 10 years.
Me either.
I'm a good
I go
floater.
swimming every summer because it's hot here. And
I hate swimming.
God.
That's awesome.
I hate swimming.
I love
I love swimming. I love
go
being in the water in
swimming.
general.
And you're a cat.
If my cousin was here, I would go swimming like 8 hours a day.
Oh wow, that's awesome. I would love to swim that long. Also, cats are proven good swimmers. They
I
just
think
don't
my
like
cat's
going
a
into the
little
water. No.
I should throw my cat in the pool.
And what was the Subnautica?
I was clearing my throat and taking a drink. Subnautica is like genuinely the scariest game to me. It's horrifying.
Understandable.
Newland. How much to play Still Wakes the Deep?
You play
Ugh,
Outlast
fuck
Trial.
you.
God. Cairo.
That's when I'll play Still Wakes the Deep. Fuck you, Cairo. That
Play
exact
Outlast
date.
Trials.
Play it when you fucking got it.
Oh,
No dono goal?
Dono
I
goal.
say rubbing my hands.
$9,300.
I can do that.
Yeah, I know. You're not gonna.
No, I will not.
yeah. Yeah.
Global
That's a lot of
Matthews,
money.
get on it.
Global
Let's be
Matthews.
real. Even if I
Oh,
tried to
Global
do that,
Matthews.
You would deny it.
No, if I set a goal like that, I'll accept it. I thought Kimmy.
Take like my life savings.
Yeah. If okay, no, hold on. One thing at a time. I thought Kimmy was saying global malaise, but just saying malaise wrong and saying global Matthew. And I found that really funny. You, Cairo. I didn't hear the first part. I heard the, you'd take that, and I was like, well, yeah, if I set the goal and you pay it, I'll do it. But you're talking more like, if you donated your life savings, and I had to be like,
Remember life savings?
I need to refund this, but I'm not playing it, I'd refund it. I wouldn't play it, but...
Yolan, can I donate my life savings to you play a game?
What is your life savings? Half a pack of gum from your pocket and 15 bucks? 15 Australian bucks?
I can give you the devil's lettuce if you play Overwatch with me.
No.
Damn it!
That's up. What's up?
No one wants my
When's the
lettuce.
Soma playthrough?
When's the what playthrough?
Soma.
Soma? Fuck you. That's when.
Someone's not that bad.
What about alcohol?
Alcohol, that's 10 bucks.
I think Stoics the Deep is worse than Soma.
You give me 10 bucks, I go buy drinks.
I actually. Did
What if I give you
Dylan? I never
like
told you the story.
20 bucks to get alcohol and get drunk on Overwatch?
No.
I really pissed someone off with Soma. So I had a friend, like her other friend. She didn't know me that well. It's like, okay. So friend A,
Yep.
she knows that I love scary games, and friend B really loves Soma, and so like, oh, they'll probably piss their pants at Soma. You should get them to play Soma. So friend B gets friend A to play Soma, and both of them watch me play it. And I literally, the entire time, I was just making fun of it.
And this is Yuland.
Laughing and being like, oh, look at this fucking guy. Look at this guy. He sucks.
That's horrible.
And like, there's just like a guy that's like fucking dying. And I'm like, sucks for you, buddy.
Skill issue, nerd.
Skill issue, L. And like, it pissed off friend two so much that I like made fun of this game they like.
For me, that was watching Foss play Stardew. And then what was I playing? That Foss was like, oh, I understand this. Is that what I sound like when I play Stardew? What was it? I wish Foss was here to tell me, because he'd remember. There was a game I was playing that I was just not having it with. I got a bit like that with Xenoblade. I got a bit like that with Sonic recently. Granted, I think my Sonic one was justified.
Sonic.
Oh no, Sonic's jank as fuck. Though.
Yeah.
I wasn't there for the whole Sonic 2 stream, obviously,
Mhm.
but I believe anything you say was probably justified.
There was...
Wait, were you playing the Boomer one?
I was playing Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. The Dreamcast GameCube
I
one.
didn't finish Pigman.
What the fuck do you mean the boomer one?
Dum dum. I almost said a worse
like the
word.
Boomer one.
I know what word you're gonna say.
They're
It was
not all
totally
boomer
not my
ones.
favorite.
There's modern Sonic games. There are!
The
Don't
most
look at me
Sonic
like
games
that!
I ever played was like the Wii Sonic games, you know, for the Wii.
Oh my god. Why are we picking on Australia? The first time was intentional. The second time was because the Australians spoke up.
Australians are like my cousins if you think about it. We both live in the desert, we both have dangerous things, but like mine are not as dangerous as theirs.
You know what's really funny to me? I have a Scottish friend. Their name is NDQU. I Nama found... Oh, okay, I'm not reading the second half of that name. I have a Scottish friend. I could not understand them the first year of knowing them. The first year, their accent was so thick, I just didn't understand it. And then, what was crazy, Australians and Scottish people understand each other perfectly. They just have no problem talking to each other. So for a year, my friend NDQU, they'd say something to me, and I'd twiddle my fingers, and I'd look at the Australian in the group, and the Australian would go, ugh, still? Okay, they said this. And I'd be like, oh, okay, and I would respond to them. love your name.
Sorry, I had to. It was so good. It's so good. I'm sorry.
Meow, 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 meow.
Honestly, I think that name should be gifted a sub.
It doesn't matter if it is. I'm already at max incline. You can't make me suffer more, Kimmy.
What?
Yeah.
I mean,
Piss
they could
me
increase
off.
the speed of the treadmill.
No. No, we did that once, and at the end of that walk, when I stopped walking, I had to sit down for 5 minutes with my face in my hands, trying not to throw up. That was
Oh god.
a
Oh,
learning
that's
experience.
bad.
Never again.
Oh god.
What is a
Sounds
piss
horrible.
for?
It was.
Troy
Dylan suffers
Piston.
for us.
Yeah, you know,
Ooh, cooling down, that's awesome.
What?
Here we have like 33 degrees.
Ugh.
God, getting in free time by fucking with you.
I know these things.
God, I hope not. This dude's still stretching. Hi,
Am I
ants.
sheltered? Sheltered by the team? I know this shit.
How are you doing, Stikaro and Nico?
Can't remember.
Why don't you make it a time thing with the incline?
Me?
Say that again?
No.
Why don't you make it a time thing with the incline?
Like,
Like, only X amount of time.
so for streaming, I want it to be a minimum 3 hours. If it goes longer, that's fine. But I don't want to go faster than 2.5 miles per hour. Because one, if I go 5 miles at 2.5, it's kind of a good duration for the stream. If I start going faster, it's like, you know, the exercise part gets shorter and shorter. And that's the main focus of the stream. Two,
Gotcha.
if it's faster, I start breathing heavy. And I don't want every stream to me just panting into the mic. And also, like,
But we like it.
I know you
People
freaks
might
like it.
Yolan.
I also don't want
I like it.
footsteps. Once I start jogging, my mic picks up the footsteps, and I don't. So I don't want to increase the speed
Oh, my pillow.
for multiple
Yeah.
reasons.
But I meant more like the incline thing. Like, couldn't you just make it so that you have for X amount of time the incline, so that you have also like times to just walk normally again?
I could. I'm too stupid to do that math in my head.
Good.
I'm great at math when I can write it down. The moment I'm trying to do it in my head, let me put it this way. When I was in college in a chemistry lab,
Yeah.
and a formula came out to 16 times 0, and my lab partner went, "Great, we got this." And I went, "Yeah." And I pulled out my calculator, and I'd go 16 times 0. My lab partner just looked at me and went, "Dude, are you serious?" And I was like, I just need to check, okay? And they were like, "It's 0." I don't trust myself. 16 times 0 equals 0. Okay, and they like had an existential crisis like Cairo is having right now.
I would.
They were genuinely like, have I been doing all the work? Has my lab partner been a fucking moron this whole time and just hiding it from me?
That's literally like Neanderthal dragging a stone behavior.
I know. I know. I do not trust my head math. I have consistently been wrong in my life. I put everything into a fucking calculator. I need this.
It's funny because I'm the exact opposite and do most math in my head. And I would literally have like homeworks and tests get failed because I don't show my work. Because
I'm
it
gonna
just,
lie.
I don't stick to writing it down.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just like, you gotta show your work, you get half credit. It's just like, but it's right. Don't care. Want to see the work.
Yeah.
What if you cheated?
Yeah, I cheated. So
I don't know what uni you went to, but when I fucking fill out, I just wrote the final answer.
Well,
like,
they're
"Oh, you
talking
don't want
about-
partial credit if you fucked up.
They're talking middle school, high school. For me too, in college it was like, no, that was the kid
you
stuff.
don't want partial credit? Okay, idiot.
in university it was like, kid stuff is over. Results is what matters. You give me the right answer, I don't fucking care how, you give me the right answer. You show your work. Good job. No one cares. There's a hard shift between like high school and college with that. At least for me there was.
Yeah.
I didn't go to college, so.
Like my roughest exam, Yolan, it was like a 2.5-hour exam, 3 questions.
Yeah. Good lord.
Analytical chemistry was a little brutal.
Yeah? Dude, I had to.
Don't listen to chemistry heads. Chemistry's just math.
Hi, Bits.
That's what it ends up being. It's just math.
I had Chem 1, Chem 2, and Chem 3. Chem 1, the literal nicest teacher. She was so fucking nice and forgiving. My dumbass one week did the wrong assignment. We were supposed to do like assignment 3, and I did assignment 4. And you know what she did? Oh, well, I don't want to waste your work, so just do assignment 3 next week. You're the best teacher ever. I love you. The next year, chemistry 2, this teacher was such a fucking bitch. She would teach concept 1, she would teach concept 2, and then the test was, all right, now do them together. And everybody's like, we don't know how to do this together. What the fuck is wrong with you? I taught you how to do these. And it was like, everybody was bombing her classes because she wasn't... The tests were always harder than the stuff we were learning in class. Every fucking time. Chemistry 3, we had this guy that was kind of a hard ass, but it always felt fair. It always felt like it's tough, but he's doing a good job teaching, and you can always go to him for help in learning stuff. But like, shit, his tests were hard.
That's interesting that you had 3 Gen Chems. I only had 2 Gen Chems. I'm wondering if my like curriculum was condensed into...
I have a Bachelor of Arts. You probably have a Bachelor of
3.
Sciences.
I do have a Bachelor of Sciences.
Yep. I didn't have to take things like microbiology.
Really? Really?
Yeah. And
Yeah,
dude, I'm so thankful for that. Because the microbiology professor, he would like show up to other classes eating a bag of sunflower seeds, and he'd be like, hey, Dr. Crawford, I had 2. I had 2 this time. And one of the students would go, you had 2 what? And he'd look at them dead in the eyes and go, I had 2 kids cry during my test. And then he'd leave. He was such an asshole and like a sadistic freak.
Oh god.
No, I wouldn't. You know, being a teacher, I can see the joys of it.
No!
I had a girl break down in my programming class.
Oh god. I had...
The brickworks still 30 heat waves are killer? I wouldn't say so. Our house stays kind of cold. The morning, like, they have the windows the whole time open so the heat comes in. But technically seen, it stays kind of cold or warm. Over a consistent amount of time.
Wolfie, I'm melting. I
I
never
have a
had...
ventilator.
I never had a class with like a breakdown. I did have a teacher show up to class one day, and he was like, hey, so apparently one of you students complained to the dean that, you know, I called you lazy and said you guys, you know, all blew it on the test and you're all dumbasses for that. Sorry I hurt your feelings, fuck you. Anyway, and he just went on with the class, and it was like, oh my god.
That's kind of base, though.
It was kind of based.
It's so base.
We're at
So what
4.8.
do you use a whiny little bitch? Anyways.
Dude, he did shit like that all the time. He called Mother Nature an asshole regularly. He, oh god, what else was it? When we graduated, a lot of the science teachers took the students out to a bar and bought them food. And it was like, dude, all the students that didn't show up to this, ungrateful bastards. All of them. I hate those students. You guys are all my favorites. And it was like, oh my god, dude.
No, I have a big smile on my face. I think that's part of the fun of the college experience.
I liked that teacher that said fuck you to the students that complained. He was very smart. He did one thing that was kind of fucked up with me once. We had a snow day, and I couldn't get my car out of the street. it was like snowed in. And so I sent him a text message, or I sent him an email that was like, hey, I can't get my car out of the driveway. I don't think I can make it to class today, and there was a quiz. And he was like, bummer, guess you're taking a 0 on the quiz. And I'm sitting there like, fuck, dude. Okay. And I told my mom, and she was like, you can take my car then. You can take the one with 4-wheel drive. And so I drove to class in her car, and he was like, wow, would you look at that? You mentioned that you're gonna get a 0 on the quiz, and suddenly they find a way to get to class. And it's like, motherfucker, my mom had to cancel her yoga teaching job today so that I could get here. Shut the fuck up, dude. That was the one time I was like, I hate this guy. Other than that, he was pretty cool.
Time to bed. Poor Carrie.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
That's the luxury with the Index. I don't need the charge.
I never want a wireless.
I mean, wireless seems really fun, especially in the terms of dancing and turning around.
who like
But it's just so much comfier to have the cable and just not need to charge.
constantly
Well, so
say the
Bull is so quiet that Wolfie doesn't hear when they're talking. I'm sorry,
I
Full.
barely hear. It's already at max max microphone strength, and I barely hear it.
Be nice, Full.
No.
Oh, that's not at them, that's at you.
I can't hear you, Full. What do you want me to do?
Eat dog food.
Okay.
Index is something. Index is POC. I like the Index.
I keep looking at the big
miss
screen
the
beyond
Index.
too.
Yeah,
I keep looking at that.
The 2E, the 2E is crazy. Like, if we don't get Deckard news by the end of the year, I'm buying the 2E.
Yeah.
And then getting the there's a face tracking add-on for it.
There's a face tracking add-on for it. There's an audio strap add-on. Those are the two things I want.
Like, yeah, that was the only thing. People were like, oh, the Beyond is so good, but it doesn't have eye tracking and face tracking. Like a year later, the Beyond 2 has face tracking. And
Yep.
eye tracking.
I heard you and
Was
Shitty.
there also the talk about Index 2?
There's talk about it.
The
It's
Deckard?
The Deckard, but
The Deckard gets leaks like every fucking couple months for the past few years now, and so the meme goes around. Oh, just 2 more weeks.
2 more weeks, they're gonna announce it.
Okay.
And it's been like 3 years.
I like Senril's
I
joke
see.
about it. Senril tells people to go buy an Index because he knows the moment one of his friends commits to buying an Index, the day of they're going to announce the Deckard.
Probably.
He's just like, go get an Index so they'll announce the Deckard for me.
Give me on 2 about Phase and Aging.
Yes. Bitch should know that. 4.9. We're ending at 5. I'm so tired. I'm so dead.
Then lower the degree.
I can't. They paid
You're like-
for it.
But it's 2 hours already.
We're almost done. I go to 5.
5 hours.
No. 5 miles. Oh god, we have had walking days where we do like 5 hours. The longest I've ever gone is like
Yeah.
11.7 miles. That was
Oh,
so
wow.
rough. But I did it. Meanwhile, Wolfie's just strolling along. I know.
Yeah, I'm just comfortably walking with 2 kilometers per hour and no incline. Even though since I'm walking so rarely, my feet are a bit hurty. It's a bit like this, the degree between it wants to cramp but can't really cramp. It's a bit weird. It's not like super painful, it's just weird feeling.
Are you done when I'm done?
A bit like, oh, I would say so. It depends on how long you make.
I'll be done in like 10 seconds, and then we'll go to a comfy world, and we'll just be comfy
I
somewhere.
see.
7, 8, 9, 10. 5 miles.
I wonder.
Oh my god.
You did it.
Thank you.
Good boy.
Wha-
I mean, I still can easily continue. That's the nice part. Even though it's really warm, but I have the ventilator that cools me down.
If you want to keep going, I can keep the video going.
I mean, you wanted to go in the comfy world, so I guess
Oh, Yuli.
I will probably
That's
like
me.
make
I got
half an
Comfy
hour
World
more.
for nap last
Huh?
night. I showed Kimmy.
Super.
Say that again?
I got a new Comfy World for nap. I showed Kimmy last night.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's why I was sleeping.
Ugh.
I'll have to show it to you. I don't know if you'll like it. We'll have to see.
And one. Anchor. Local. 3. Right. I know what I need to do. Sleep well, Jewel. I'm going to.
Yeah, we did some collab.
I slept for only like 3 hours. I worked last
Julie,
night.
your feet are on the floor, by the way.
I'm aware.
Space down a little bit.
I moved down when I got moved up from the incline. But right now I'm just switching outfits. Ugh.
Getting naked.
I'm not getting naked.
No! One of my avatars failed the security check, and it was my naked bald one. Dang it.
I had that happen recently. I have a Dark Knight avatar from Phantom Hourglass, and that fails the security check, so I can't use it anymore.
This is what happens when I haven't been on for 2 months.
Ugh.
Oh my god, it's been 2 months. 2 months. Oh, you can open this door.
You can.
Why are you an automaton?
Because automatons are cute. I missed out, Avatar.
Ugh. Oh,
No,
hi,
it's every time they
Kaze.
move
Yeah.
That it makes the noise.
Yeah.
Then, all right. You're done walking, right, Wolfie?
Yeah, I'm done. No more walking.
I'm going to pause this. Bring back the goated Terraria music. Cairo, go turn your Terraria music on.
Huh? I turned it off the second we got in the world.
I know you.
How did you know?
Because you hate Terraria music, because you're weird.
I don't hate it. I like playing to the meme, but like I did turn it off though.
Kimmy was here earlier, and she was like, okay, after 30 minutes, I gotta turn this off. I was like, what? You're just like Cairo. You hate Terraria music. And she was like, no, it's good. Just, I need something new after 30 minutes. I was like, I'll have you know I was playing Terraria yesterday. And she's like, now hold on. You were playing Terraria Calamity. You had Calamity music, and that's different. I was like, okay, fair. Where we
No,
go?
when was the last time you played Vanilla, Yulin?
2022.
Oh, okay.
I did the Don't Dig Up seed with Koyo. I hate that seed. I never want to do it again.
What does that mean?
It's a seed where you start in hell, and you dig up, and the overworld is completely corrupted.
That sounds fun.
It's kind of fun. I would run it with a mod that pylons prevent corruption.
Mama.
Portal. Go here. Ugh. My Texas hacking seed. What my Texas you bits marriage? Oh, did I leave it on the wrong camera? I did. Moved. Anchor. Local pins 3. There they are.
Oh God.
Oh Lord.
What?
This world was not made for you to be this height. Like everything's popping in and out.
No.
I could have told you that would happen.
I'm gonna put that here. I'm gonna get a drink, and then I'm gonna sit down on the couch. with the pretty city in the background.
Oh, you're calling me pretty?
Are you calling yourself a city?
I'm in the background.
Not a city, Pyro. Ugh. Oh my god. I am so ready to get off my feet. Ugh. Like,
Yuli, are we on for tomorrow, by the way?
tomorrow is
Yeah.
Monday?
Yes.
Sitting in the fire.
We can be, yes. We can be.
Okay.
I'm bouncing Xenoblade with you and Terraria with Sis right now. And then Thursday, absolutely not. I'll tell you that right now.
What the?
I got a plan for my
Hey,
trip.
Cassandra.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, what trip?
Oh, that's true. Oh, fuck. I have to announce that. I won't have a Friday stream either. I'm going on my trip, too.
Right. Right here.
Wait, you need a whole day to prep for your trip?
Well, yes, I'm setting
Actually,
up.
wait.
I'm setting up OBS on another computer. And how good do you think my track record is for that? Oh, I
love Yuland, how the meme came true. How you fucking you broke Mario.
So
Hi, Reds.
I'm used to like wearing almost no underwear and like putting the camera where it cuts off here and up, and then I realized Wolfie's camera is right over there. I'm like, oh shit.
I mean, I can. 1 second. How do I do this?
Move in closer and put your camera close.
Pop, 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 pop.
Planning a Terraria run with Proxy, hopefully in a couple weeks. Hell yeah. Gotta go now, Bison.
I guess I kind of managed it.
Good. Oh,
Not sure. Whoop.
I will keep my legs like this until
There we go.
you tell me. Okay.
I think. There we go. I think I managed it.
Hell yeah.
No.
Oh my god, I am so tired from that. Uh-oh.
I mean, you were running with incline, so I guess it makes it way more harder.
It's
Hi, Archangel.
1 to 3 incline. I don't feel any different, but I will be a little bit sweatier by the end of it. I'll be like, by the end I feel more tired, but really, I didn't feel it at all. Hi, Oku.
I
Can
mean,
you put
that's
your
good.
apple on?
Hi.
I'll just lay her.
Okay. When it's 4 to like 8 incline, I definitely feel it, but it's not like I'm broken by the end. 9 to 12 incline, and it's just like, oh my god, this is 9 to 12 is like, I'm so tired and dead. Tim, you gave up so
Understandable.
early, Stretcher. What the hell, Ants?
I mean, sometimes at work, I'm like just going up and down the stairs in the office building, and it's also at some point like so tiresome.
Stairs.
Even here, we are living like in the 5th level, and I'm always tired after I finish the last stairs.
Yeah. When I had my apartment in Texas, I was on the 3rd floor, and the apartments had no elevators. And so I always felt really bad because I didn't have a car. I saved money by having all my groceries delivered. And so
Oh wow!
I had a grocery store nearby that was like, they charged $6 for delivery. It was awesome, right? Way cheaper than owning a car. I felt
Oh my
so
god, this
bad
poor guy.
for the delivery drivers because I would order like a week
Yeah.
worth of food, and back then
Ooh.
I would get 5 gallons of milk a week. And so
Ow.
these poor delivery drivers would bring it, they'd have like this cart of like, you know, food, and they'd be like, okay, here's the food.
Wolfie, he would get 11 liters of milk a week. There you go.
And then they would bring up
Oh god.
a second cart that was just like 5 gallons of milk, and they'd be like, you know, hand on the wall, just like, oh, there's your milk, sir. And
Actually,
I'd be
wait.
like,
That's not right. I was doing the kilogram conversion. That would be what? That'd be like 20 liters of milk a week.
That is a lot of milk.
And I'd be
What
there
are
like
you doing with all the milk?
drinking it.
He drinks
That's,
it.
That's 5
You
gallons a
drink
week. of just
20 liters
making
of
it.
milk.
That was-
Yeah,
that
20
was-
liters.
Exclusively my hydration. I didn't drink any water. It was just 5 gallons
Oh
of milk.
god.
And
That
I'd
sounds
be like-
kind of painful.
I'd be sitting there like, can I tip you? And they'd be like, it's against our contract to be tipped. You can't tip us. We'll get in trouble. And I'm like, okay, have a good day. Hi, sleepies. And
But you could have offered cold water. Or drinks in general.
well, I didn't have much water. I'd had like tap water. And you don't drink tap water.
You want
in
some
Texas.
milk?
You don't want Texas tap water.
Yeah, I was going, yo, bro, you want some milk?
You want a cold glass of milk there, buddy? Yeah, sure. Okay. Next week you're gonna have to deliver 6. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's true, no, Matson. Milk contains a lot of calories. Maybe you
Yeah.
drink only milk for coffee.
If I had my way, I would drink 5 gallons of milk a week. But it is
Hmm.
in a gallon. There is 16 servings. Whole milk is 150 calories per serving, so 150 times 16.
Oh wow.
I was going through just short of that in a day with just milk, and so
Mm.
if we want to be 140 pounds, we can't be doing that. So
Yeah, we mainly drink like water. Or like these hydration / energy powder stuff.
I'm trying to drink a lot more water. I have this 64-ounce water bottle that I fill with water and water flavoring. The last flavor I
wait.
tried was orange vanilla, and it's awful. Yeah.
Wolfie, you do AG powder?
Which one?
AG powder?
What is that?
Wait, what'd you say? What'd you say you do?
These hydration / energy powders, like what is
Oh,
there?
energy powder.
Gamer subs,
Okay.
Rogue, stuff like this. This we kind of drink often. And I drink often these 0-calorie energy drinks.
I love you,
From a
but
certain
I think
brand.
you'll have to face God for your milk consumption. Sorry. Go
No.
ahead.
I mean, cold milk is awesome. It hits different than water.
Yeah, I've been looking into like legitimate like supplement mixers
Mm.
and try at some point.
Some are really good. I'm not sure about the fact on how healthy they are, but at least they taste good. They don't have calories. So, I mean, there must be something bad in it in order to have no calories.
Hi,
Why are
Todd.
you resting?
Why are you
Because
resting?
Yulan was running 12 incline.
Because this guy can't read a title. That's what it is. Because this guy comes in
Oh, that
every
could change.
day, and for the past like 500 days, and he's like, "You're not walking," and it's like, I just did. That was something I
Pretty
discovered
comedy.
very, very quickly. Was if I just have the day of walking, the moment I get to the part where I'm no longer walking, people come in and will be like, this isn't walking, and it's like, well, I just did 2 hours of that. We're not walking anymore, but we just did, I promise. Did you update your title?
Wow.
Thought I did. I can press the
I did
OK
not.
button to make sure. It's definitely updated now. I can't drink coffee, so I drink the healthier
Which
option
Monster?
of Monster.
The white one in strawberry is the best one for me.
Elon, well, hell yeah, join us every day, Kaze. Yeah, Cairo.
Yeah.
Thursday I will
Peach
be
one is good.
preparing for the thing. I get back Monday, but it'll be like late Monday. It'll be like 10 to midnight Monday. So the soonest
Yeah,
we can
no, I'm
continue
also-
is Tuesday or Thursday.
Okay. No, I'm also going on a trip, so I was like, now I'm thinking about it. I might just do something crazy and stay up all Thursday night streaming something.
Just got off work. Good job today, Cod. No, Wednesdays is unavailable. I was trying to look at your schedule, but you stream right at the time that's like the rollover for days in the Twitch tracker. I think you do Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and sometimes Friday and Saturday.
Well, the way it was before, it was Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then we started Tails, so it was Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday,
Mm-hmm.
which I've kind of stayed with.
Okay. And then like the
I've
last
been
2
consistently
Saturdays you've streamed.
inconsistent. Yeah. Saturday is like a collab day, otherwise I won't be streaming.
Okay.
Saturday I consider an off day.
Yeah, I'm good for Saturdays for Xenoblade. The Wednesdays I will never have open. That's Koyo's back for repo, I think. I think Sunday is
Right,
going to
Ghana?
be my
Oh, is he back?
He's back. He's back.
He will be back tomorrow.
He has internet again. Sunday.
That was short.
Huh?
That was short.
It was a month.
It was a month, dude. It just felt
Really? It's been a month already?
It was 3 weeks.
Crazy.
Yeah. Sunday will be my Forever Pies day. I think that will be Zenril, Logitech, and Sheepy and I going to whatever game we're looking at. All the other days, Friday I don't mind if it's early because you know I got somewhere to be Friday. Saturday I don't mind if it's early because we got somewhere to be Saturday. Sunday and Wednesday are the only days I have off limits though.
Sleepy.
I'm gonna nap hard after this. We're gonna hang out. Hi Hobbit. We're gonna hang out here for a bit. Then I'm gonna shower, eat a protein bar, have a glass of chocolate milk, and I'm gonna pass the fuck out.
Ooh.
That's my motivation and reward for getting through a day like this is a glass of chocolate milk.
Am I napping? No, I will not nap. I would say I'm energized now. Like, I would not feel in the slightest sleepy right now.
Do you ever sleep in VR?
No. I'm not a huge fan of sleeping in VR. I prefer sleeping with Media because then I can cuddle Media.
Okay.
I wouldn't
fair.
mind sleeping in the VR with Media because then I could cuddle Media.
Understandable.
But I prefer cuddling way too much.
I like sleeping in VR. I used to have like, I just couldn't stay asleep in VR. So like I'd sleep for an hour and then wake up every time and go back to sleep. Now, I find myself sometimes sleeping like 3 to 4 hours in VR and I'm like, hang on. Oh no, where did my day? I had news stories. What I have in the news stories. There's a bunch of crazy ones.
Hi, Hobbit.
There was a new Big Top burger.
A what burger?
I did see that. I didn't watch it yet.
There is a YouTube animator named Worthy Kids, and he makes these animations that I really like.
He's a very good animator.
He has a series called Big Top Burger, which is about this. It's a food truck that sells clown themed burgers, and the boss is a clown.
So you like clowns, huh?
No.
No,
but I love
you
Big
like the
Top
clown show.
I do like a clown show.
Curious.
Yes, I like the one where the clown gets abducted and taken to hell. Imagine that. I like that one. They came out with an episode like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, holy shit, they're back. It's been a year. And then they came out with another one like just after 2 weeks, and I was like, holy shit, wait, back-to-back episodes.
Yeah.
Didn't even wear the ears. Gamba, what ears? Was there an accessory redeem? There was, I'll refund it. Big Top Burger episode.
Also have good food, Heathen. Heathen going for food.
There was drama with HoloLive. Rogdor showed me this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so...
What type?
They had a concert where a few of the EN girls were going to perform at this concert. And one of the communities, the Discord community for Bales, the Red Rat, her Discord was planning to buy up all the tickets. So the moment they went live, all of them were buying up all the tickets and then reselling them within the Bales community. Not upselling them. They weren't specifically scalping, but it was like kind of the same thing as a friend group and someone buys 5 tickets and then resells it to those friends. But like it's between scalping and a friend group doing that. And so it's like it's not totally fucked up. Like they're not scamming Hololive. They're not like trying to profit off this. But it feels bad because, you know, they're kind of screwing over other Hololive fans for their own, and it's a bad look, and it's, you know, getting attention right now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Understandable.
I don't know where I sit on this, because on one hand, it's like, it's how is it different than like you've got a friend that buys 10 movie tickets and then passes them out to their 9 friends and they all pay him back, right? Like it's that on a larger scale, right? But I can see it compared to that.
It's shitty, but I would say it's the organizer's fault for letting someone buy like 10 fucking tickets.
I would 100% agree. It's the organizer's fault. That is Are you playing with the buttons on your camera?
Actually, no.
My
camera is over here.
I see the like speed lines on your stream.
Oh, that's a redeem. That's a redeem.
Okay. There's a button that does
something for you to show Yuland.
God.
There you go.
No. Roadcraft.
I have had fun the small amount of time I've played in Roadcraft, but I was losing my mind 1 or 2 times at it. Because I had such a bad experience in the tutorial level. In the tutorial, they're like, okay, you're in your pickup truck, go to this spot looking over the valley, then go to this spot looking over the valley. Now drive through the river, right? Now open this gate, and then switch to this vehicle and move the things. Now go to your forward base. Well, on my way to the forward base, I'm in the bulldozer, and I tipped it. It fell over. It's like, oh, okay, so press R to respawn it. Okay. So I press R, I respawn it. It respawns the bulldozer, not at the place where you got in it. It respawns it up on the cliff at the start of the tutorial. And so I'm like, oh, okay. And so I go down the road, and I'm at the other side of the flooded, like, road. And the bulldozer can't go through it. It literally just doesn't have the horsepower to go through this road. And so I'm like, what do I fucking do?
You got soft locked in the tutorial?
I got soft locked in the fucking tutorial. I literally had to exit the tutorial and be like, remove my progress for this. Because I cannot do it. And so I redo it. It takes me like...
I never heard about this issue.
It takes me like 10 minutes to get through it, right? And then it's like, okay, you've got your two missions. One is designate a track to your forward base and the factory that you were at, and also find the lost generator and bring that back to your forward base at the lost generator at the abandoned factory. So I'm like, I don't know how to draw a road. Like, I have no idea how to do this. I guess I'll go just check out the abandoned factory. So I drive down there. It's the part where you're like knocking over the walls and making the ramps and going up there.
Yeah.
I find something. It's still pointing me toward the middle of the factory, because apparently you're supposed to go into the factory, go into this circle, and then it's like, okay, now find the generator, and I just went straight to the generator. So it's not specifically labeling this is the generator, but I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is it. I attach the winch to it, and then I drag it 80% of the way to the forward base. I'm sitting here thinking, this is wrong. This is not right. There's no way they want me to drag this all the way down. Because, like, I'm literally just dragging it along the road. This is bad. This is not, like, in any way, shape, or form realistic, like I kind of expected from Roadcraft. And then I see, hold R to recover item. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm supposed to hold R, and that'll like put it in the back of the truck, right? That'll like put it in an inventory system where it's like officially this is a part of your system right now. I was wrong. That is not what R does.
I'm surprised they have such issues.
I'm surprised also. What holding R does when you have an item selected is if you like knocked it into a ditch or off a cliff and can't get it anymore, it will respawn it where it spawns in the level. So after I just dragged it a mile up to my forward base and I'm right outside my forward base, I do this and it respawns back at the abandoned factory. And I was just like, I just spent 5 minutes dragging this thing along. I'm out. I just need to step away from this game. I am fuming. I am just gonna lose my shit.
I mean, technically seen, it would have been only a few meters that you need to drag it.
Yeah, no, when I went back in and tried it again, once you get, you're supposed to go into the abandoned factory, go into a circle, and it's like, okay, get the generator. You get the generator, and it's like, now bring it back to the middle of the abandoned factory. This big circle here, just bring it 20 meters that way. Drop it right there. Now designate a route for somebody to come pick it up at the abandoned factory and bring it back. And like, you don't have to drag it anywhere. You don't have to like bring it to your forward base at all. I just thought, you know, I guess this is my forward base and it's not doing anything, so I guess I bring it back there. But because I had not gone through the abandoned factory, it wasn't telling me that. And it was like, it's
oh no,
it's logical instructions that they're giving. I was just, they expect you to go left, and I was going right, and the instructions start being less clear and being like, you could interpret it this way, and I'm like, fuck, man. I was miserable that first day playing. I did go back. I had more fun. I've played it like 2 times since then. I haven't played it in like 2 weeks or so, just because I've been like swamped with things that I've planned. But that first time was like, I fucking hate Roadcraft, and Cairo's just a little shit, so he's like, I want to go get a Roadcraft picture to just put in your face every time you're mad about Roadcraft.
I like Roadcraft. It's really fun.
I know you like it. You make it look fun.
Did you tell Wolfley about the one time I peeked your screen share, Yuli?
Yeah, well, I don't know if I've told her that, but there was one time where I was playing it, and it's like 2 a.m. in the morning, and Cairo, like, he's in a call with me, he's like, can you share Roadcraft with me? I was like, yeah, sure. I'm in the part where I'm using the crane in the factory to, like, build the water retaining wall. And so he just starts laughing his ass off because he's like, you're playing Roadcraft at the harbor in a crane? Why is this game called Roadcraft? You're literally not crafting a single road.
Well, it kind of is more like a transport game where you build roads in order to transport things easier.
Yeah. It was just very funny because he's expecting, you know, building a road.
Doesn't craft road.
I'm just in a crane at the moment.
He's just in a crane at a dock, not a road in sight.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not on a map where you basically need to build every single road with roads, because the last map is so muddy and swampy that you just need to build tons of roads.
I'm in the first, like, actual map after the tutorial. The last thing they gave me was the tools to build, like, sand on roads and, like, dump sand along a section.
Yeah.
And that seems really fucking tedious, so I haven't gone back to it, but
I mean, I got this one Pioneer, this tank-like sand flattener. With it, it's so much easier and comfier.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely hate this front loader.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh god, I'm like tired. I don't want to be tired yet. Too early.
I'm surprised that you're dead sleepy because you woke up not long ago, right?
I woke up at like 6 this morning. And then so it's been about, I've been awake for 6 hours. The thing is, I nap almost after every single walk. And so I am like conditioned to, done with the walk, time to get sleepy, time to lay down and cuddle people. And so it's like I have plenty of energy, but my body is just so trained to fall asleep at this time that, like, the moment I stop walking in chair chat, I start getting a little drowsy.
Gotcha, gotcha. I wish I could
Train-
train Media to nap with me.
Oh my goodness. All
Hi,
but saying
Hawk.
they're puppy trained for walkies. It's like, even if that's true, you don't have to say it, damn it.
I like napping, but I don't like napping alone.
Hmm.
So
I-
either Media naps with me or I don't nap at all.
I am too well. I have, well, too many friends to sleep alone. Even if nobody joins me in VR after my walk, there's enough people that I know that were like asleep at this time that I could join and cuddle up to. Full, who was here earlier, is a good backup for that because he is always asleep at this time. And so if I have nobody here, they're usually open to go cuddle up to.
Fair. Well.
Pyro has left here instant.
Oh no.
What are your plans today?
My plans. I guess I will also roughly raid when you raid. Like we could raid someone together. And after this, I will take a shower. Maybe if Media is up to it, a bath.
Hell yeah.
Then a cold drink. Obviously, I will definitely take some cold drink, some cold water or something. I will see. Then maybe playing some games, watching some more manhwas, and yeah. Then probably like in roughly 3 to 4 hours going to sleep because I have to work sadly.
Yeah.
Work sucks.
I'm thinking of being live for another 5 minutes to get to 3 hours.
Okay. Yeah, no, sounds good. Then I would say I do the same.
Okay.
And then we could raid someone together.
I see 2 people that would be good targets.
Okay.
One is the War Thunder girl. I know you're from.
The War Thunder girl.
Well, a War Thunder.
Who?
Noodles. And then the other target I
Oh,
see
yay.
is a German friend of mine, Mrs. I don't know them.
Don't think so.
They're playing Persona 4 Golden. If you don't know them, I'd prefer to raid somebody that both of us know. Cool sounds.
I mean, I don't mind. Would you want to, if you want to raid Noodles, we raid Noodles.
Let's do Noodles. Not yet, though. Not yet, though. That's who I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
No, sounds good.
Hell yeah.
And then Noodles it is.
I made plans to play Terraria with some. I wake. I also want to check parents. I think my mom mentioned earlier she was not having fun last night. I want to be like,
yeah,
hey,
you told me.
How you feeling?
I mean, you always could get some cake for her, maybe.
I could. At the same time, I feel like she'd be like, "Oh, thank you. Here, Euland, eat all of this cake because I don't want it to end up being just a cake for me."
Oh, tea. Tea is always nice. Or ice cream. Chocolate.
I don't know anything
Who can
about
resist
tea,
chocolate?
but I had a friend. I bought a phone from them, and they live in the UK, and they were very upset that I didn't know anything. So they sent me a box of PG Tips.
Yeah.
And that was pretty good tea. It was okay, but I'm like, it's too much effort to make it every time, so I don't actually have it that often.
I mean, we also have like a lot of tea, and there are some really nice teas. I would still love some original Japanese cherry blossom tea, but it's super, super expensive, so I have more like the fake cherry blossom tea. Yeah. No.
Bonk. Here.
Don't bonk me.
Pyro's hair. They've got a hand,
No,
so you can just equip them.
no.
Equipped Cairo.
Stop with the equipping.
I mean, I
Gotta
like these,
change my hair.
I don't know how you call it, but I like these, hair bands that keep it like together like this.
Mm-hmm.
They are so nice.
It's nice and it looks nice. I like to joke that it looks like a sword handle.
I can see it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Noodles is an actual.
Also,
puppy,
microwaving water
like
is a
Wolfie,
crime.
not a dog.
Meow?
Yeah.
You're one of the microwaving water is illegal. Can't do
Microwaving water is
Yeah.
illegal. Just
It is
fucking
illegal.
boil it. Boil
It's
it.
also faster to
Use-
boil.
If you don't have a kettle, you could use like a coffee machine and not put coffee in. You could literally just get hot water that way.
Yeah. But alone the taste difference in boiled and microwaved water is insane. I tried once to microwave the water and it was disgusting. It didn't taste good.
I don't like hot drinks, so I've never like even tried either of them. I'm sitting here like, how could they be different? How? But there's a lot of purists that say there's a big difference. So. Clean your microwave. At your angle, you were just pointing to Cairo's boob and saying, "This looks nice." Okay.
Oh, how do I?
No, you're fine. That was for me when I was equipping your hair.
Oh, okay.
When I was like reaching over and grabbing it. They can't. You're just the way the angle is. Your hair tie is just hidden on the side of your head because my camera's there. So it looked like I was just pointing toward boob.
This is awesome.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Silver tongue can't
But yeah,
taste it.
never microwave water. Never do this. I always use the water kettle. It makes it taste so much better.
We have a coffee pot. I don't think we have a kettle. I think when I made tea under Shinkozen's supervision, because that's the friend that sent me the pizza. He would not let me use the microwave, so I literally had a fucking pot of water on the stove that I poured into a cup. And it tasted fine, but I've never had microwave water.
Kettle take long? Our water kettle doesn't take long. I think for our water kettle we need 3 minutes for fully heated. Even though I usually wait till it starts steaming and then take it off. Because then it has like the perfect temperature to be drunken quickly. But it's also not too hot. Like, I realized there's a difference in if you let the water cook to the point the water kettle turns off, then before it starts steaming a lot. There's a difference in taste.
I'm ready. Pyro is making me... Pyro and Oku. They're making me, like, jealous of their comfiness. Dedicated. Let's go to Noodle.
Alright, Media, could you write noodle? Noodle. Noodle.
Noodles underscore bowl.
Noodles bowl.
In... Okay.
Yeah.
Going to the
Thank you,
camera
Media.
here.
Oh goodness, the
Oh, wait.
War Thunder Gremlins invade
wait,
the
they're
War
going
Thunder
fast.
Gremlin.
They're
Oh
going
my
fast. I gotta
goodness.
go. Thank you, everybody, for keeping me company. We're going to Noodles.
What Yulin says.
I don't think I have anything planned today. Bowl. Okay, there we go. And then yeah, I'm forgetting something. We did 5 miles. Thank you for keeping me company. No plans today.
Can
Maybe
you
when it comes-
create a raid message thing? Just use the one from Lego. Lego. Lego kayak.
Mm.
The one with walking our way over.
Admittedly, I never create a raid message, and
Yeah,
they just
but
started
just
their
with
own.
my emotes.
Okay. I'm good to go. Are you good to go?
Yeah, I'm basically good to go. Midia's just creating a raid message for
Okay.
my version.
Okay. Then when you hit
There.
your button, I'll hit my button.
No, it's fine, Midia, it's fine. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, then, yeah, Midia, you can raid now.
Bye. I
Hit
love
the
you.
button. There we go.
Hell yeah.
Button hits. Meow.
Hell yeah.